Hi, everybody. Here we are. This is our New Year's episode. Welcome to the Hive Minded. Come chat with us. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. I'm excited to hang out with you for the New Year's Eve celebration. So, welcome.
Depending on where you are in the world, maybe
Oh,
it's New
yeah.
Year's Eve.
Yeah, you're right. In
Good
Europe.
point. Tonight, we wanted to talk about getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's kind of the theme that we've kind of all had this year, I think, in a different way for everybody. But I want to ask everybody how your year went, if you did things that you normally wouldn't have done, and how that affected you or impacted your life in a positive way. Because I think that when you break out of your comfort zone, you actually get stronger mentally, confidently, you just change. And I just want to hear how you guys did that and also maybe talk about some New Year's plans. And pretty much we end every episode with a fantastic musician that we can't help but share with you guys because it is
Too big of a gift not to share.
just hearing everyone's reactions is some of the best laughs I get. So thank you for always making me laugh and for having therapy together over watching some of these videos. Um, they're fun to
This
watch because
this
it's
is
so
therapy?
it's
Okay.
therapy, but
I know, cool. I just got you.
There's a lot of different types of therapy, like Tears for Fears, where they like shout it all out, that type of shit. So there's a bunch of that's how that song came about. They went to
Yeah.
therapy to shout their problems. So yeah, therapy comes in all forms.
yes, and our therapy on the Hive Minded is watching Toronto's videos.
Yes.
And it's really fun going back and listening to some of our previous episodes. We were catching up our friend Eugene here. He's sitting right next to George.
Mm-hmm.
We were catching him up on some of our episodes and he was feeling that same feeling. He said I like some of the same stuff you guys have said about anxiety and stuff, but
It's kind of like a shared trauma, right? That's what.
yes.
Yeah.
Eugene was in
First
the first
episode.
Nova episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
gee.
Right on, right on. That's awesome.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
you
Episode
guys
000.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it was the pilot. It wasn't even called episode 1 technically. So um and you guys were together on the same screen. He's over at our house
Yeah.
right now. He's one of our best friends here in Chicago. And
Brothers,
We're pretty much brothers.
pretty much. Everybody thinks we're
yeah.
brothers.
Yeah, every time. Like, it's so funny. Like, at one of their kids' baptisms, some lady came up to me and she was like, "Are you George's older brother?" I was like, "No, but I mean, we're pretty much brothers." So,
He's younger than me too,
yeah,
so
well,
that made me feel good.
all right.
Yeah,
So
Eugene, he was there on my Bitcoin journey with me and George. He was at the very beginning stages when we were learning about all this. What is this world? So it's been a fun journey, but that started not just this year. It didn't start in 2025. Our journey started in 2020, and
actually, we
it's
talked about it
been
in 2015 from
Oh,
that recording.
I,
yes.
I like kind of implanted that seed.
Implanted the seed that never grew up until fucking 2020.
Right.
George had a recording where we were discussing Bitcoin and what Bitcoin is, and we had no clue. But I was not even in the conversation, and I am the one who, dove
Ran with it.
headfirst into the Bitcoin space once we all did. But it was something where they were talking about it, and I was just like, "Can we get back to whatever we were doing?" I
Jimmy
wasn't even
Fallon's
really
on.
paying
Can we keep
attention.
watching this?
All right.
Yeah, I'm like, "Can you guys
That's
press
pretty
play
cool.
already?" What is this
Yeah.
Bitcoin talk? So I was not interested at all.
So let's start
Um,
with that subject. What were you saying, Stacey, about what we did this year to be
yeah, what
uncomfortable?
we did this year. So yeah, pretty much I think we've talked about before in some episodes how we are introverts, but we like to be introverted together. And am I've always considered myself an introvert, but my job requires me to be more social, and sometimes I feel like it's awkward or I was thrown into a lot of situations where I didn't want to interact with people, and as I did over the years, in my job, I realized, okay, talking to people is actually pretty good. I like doing it. I get to know them and it's not scary, to talk to people. But when I'd be done working, I would just close myself off to the world. I'm kind of a nerd, so I wouldn't really interact. But when it came to this year, which was different than the rest, is, interacting more with people online in the Bitcoin space on X. And, you know, starting because of that interaction, it led to starting a podcast. And that was very scary for me. And, you know, I think that it helped for me having support from George, to actually encourage me to just try it. And it's one of those ideas that you don't just have courage. Courage comes with experience, or with, the more that you do something, the more you get comfortable with it. So it's an uncomfortable feeling to try new things, but you never know unless you try. So you just should do new things that helps you grow and learn that you do have this confidence. So how did you guys besides that, the Bitcoin meetup too, we hosted a meetup. Cousin was part of that. He started the idea. He wanted to come hang out with us. We've talked about that before too, but that was amazing. Meeting people in real life that we've connected with throughout the year it was amazing. I mean, I can't wait to hang out more. So who's next?
Cousin, go for it.
Man, no, this is a wild weird. So I never had social media before. So this will be rounding out my first social media year. And I was actually kind of reflecting on what that's all about, and what I learned from that. But I don't know. It kind of pushed me to step out of my comfort zone. One, just interacting with randos online, um, and actually just being comfortable, being myself, interacting with randos online, and not. I don't know if it's part of just getting older, or maybe just because I did it with an intention of not like I wasn't trying to like make friends. I was trying to like learn more about Bitcoin, um, and go down that and kind of connect in that way. So I guess I wasn't too worried about, it was more a journey of learning and self-fulfillment in that respect. So I think it just allowed me to probably just be myself a little bit more, or say more focused on probably my objective there. But I think I don't know. A lot of things, I think people just fall in love with results and not the process. So you get stuck being something you're not because you're trying to get a result that doesn't necessarily fit something that you like doing. Um, and I think part of being authentic is actually enjoying the process, right? Like people see I don't know, whatever. People see a million views or something, but they don't understand like all the shitty posts that went out into the middle of nowhere to get to that point. Or people see the Lambo and they don't see all the work that went into getting it. Or uh, the rock star on stage, they don't see the endless hours like picking the guitar in the basement with their bloody fingers. Um, so I think kind of like falling in love with finding my process that I enjoy was like something that really happened for me this year. Um, and I was able to share that more, and actually having a community probably pushed me more to, um, I don't know, explore that deeper, and be comfortable with being uncomfortable there, because I'm an absolute freaking introvert. Um, like I am the wallflower until I enjoy talking to somebody, and then I'm fucking all over the place. But
That's
yeah,
a
if it's randos I don't know, I'll be the quiet one. But you
And
know,
also you started a company that you
yeah, I mean, I wrote a book. I started a gum company. Um, so there's that.
James got that.
You're making a button, did I hear?
A button.
A button?
So
Oh
it could
yeah,
say
yeah.
something.
Oh my God. So I figured out how to make it. I got all the parts ordered from Amazon. I don't know. They might be here. That
Oh,
might be
neat.
that might be what I'm doing on New Year's Day, or
It's
like I
amazing.
got, some time off. I have a long weekend, so maybe I gotta pick up a soldering gun, and then
So you're
yeah,
gonna just press it and it's gonna say "fug 'em."
yeah, I got one that has 7 different recordings, and has
Oh,
like
hell yeah.
like you put a SD card in it, right? So like there's like you get the button, the casing, and then you have an Arduino, whatever it is, that you program to go through a little 3 ohm speaker. And yeah, I mean, I have a wiring diagram and shit. Like, I should be able to figure it out.
That's amazing.
Whatever. I mean, you can just do things. Fuck around and
Yeah.
find out. Like,
Yeah.
whatever. Oh, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I waste a half a day, and I
Yeah.
have a
That's
trash button, and I lost $25 on an
Yeah.
afternoon. People go to a fucking casino and lose that in 20 minutes. So
Not
like,
even one hand.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Over here.
Yeah, fucking Mr. Lowball's coming in with his $20. Come on. Yeah.
How about
So
you, Jeeves?
Oh man, now I'm excited about the button. I need that for my office. It's already like, decorated with fucking stickers. So I'm just gonna,
That's awesome.
look for that button.
You know what you should do? Every time a new block is made, you should just hit the button. So everyone's like, what the fuck?
every 10
Every
minutes.
10 minutes, there's a goddamn button. Plug 'em.
Well, you know,
Conversation starter.
the chief innovation officer says he wants a button, he's getting a fucking button. That's the way fucking works.
Chief innovations officer. It was your idea, right, Jeeves? You're like, I need a button. He's like, I'm on it. Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, cousin is the go getter. He's like the tanker with all the fuel he needs. He just needs that spark. So I'm that spark that will blow up everything, and he's the one blowing everything up. But man, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you are, and that's what you mentioned, cousin, when you were saying about how community, like you didn't have social media before, which that's crazy this day and age. Like everyone's had some kind of social media, but for you to get on social media and find a community that you connect with, like the Bitcoin community, you have ideas, you have things that you want to just do, but when you have support, support gives you strength. The network gives you strength, the network of Bitcoiners, and it gives you, when you see that you like touch someone's life, even like how Jeeves is the spark and how he touches, his like
everyone.
like Jeeves became the meme because he was so badass. Like he would be in a space and he would just start swearing, and George was like, fuck yeah. Like George was so excited when he'd hear Jeeves swear, because you just sound so like your profile picture is so zen and you're peaceful, but then you're just like, you'll speak your mind, and it's inspiring. So you inspired George to create memes because you're amazing. Your spark is something that reaches people, and you reached your chief innovations officer for Fugum. And also the other spark we have here too, we have George. Everyone's a spark. Look at this. It's the lightning, it's Bitcoin, it's energy, it's lightning, and everyone's some sort of spark. Like, even George encouraging me to start. And then Killer Bee, you're always inspiring people. So I want to hear about your year too, how it's changed. If you felt like you've gotten comfortable being uncomfortable.
No, not at all.
Honesty. That's
No, I mean, I'm good with the things that haven't changed, right? And some of the things that haven't changed, like getting to the point of being good with it was sort of a like I guess I made it an objective, right? Because things didn't go exactly as planned, right? I've had been working on a lot of things and came to a realization it was just too many things at once, and I was not allowing myself to focus. And I remember, that was going on. And I hope I'm not, talking out of turn here. But I remember that was going on with cousin at one point, and he was just like, I have to lock in and do this one thing and get it done, and he did it, and I have not been able to pull that magic trick off yet, apparently. So, and I've really wanted to, and one of the things that has changed is, I've allowed myself to look at other people for inspiration, as and I don't know, I guess in my sort of selfish way, like, friend and somewhat mentor, right? Because like this whole world, much like cousin, like I've had social media, but I haven't done anything with it except for like this year. So I mean, I'm really, except for like having tried it out early on, you know what I mean? Like I'd never really did anything with it. And now all of a sudden I'm like doing things. So, and I'm enjoying myself. And like it, and even that, there was like sort of a shift in perspective from the start to like the middle to now. And I think it's still kind of ever changing. Like at first I was like, oh yeah, maybe I can like make a couple of bucks and, you know, yeah, be able to like, grab myself a 6-pack or something, at the end of the month or some nonsense. And that didn't happen. Right. And I almost immediately didn't care, after like actually putting in effort. Like I had one just ridiculous comment in like in on Kanye on a Kanye West post that shaved off like 1 million. And I was like, oh well, I got 4 to go. And
Yeah.
nothing ever landed as good as that one thing I said that one time, right?
Oh,
So and whatever. It's cool. Because when I started getting to know people within this sort of space, it became that's what it became. That was the reason to have social media. It wasn't like, oh, I'll get like 10,000 views, and I'll get like 200 likes, and it's like now I get like 5 likes, 10 likes tops. But it's all folks that I know are gonna get my humor. I don't have to sit and look at something, and you know what I mean? I don't have to sit there and just edit from a point of like paranoia, like, oh my God, is this going to be received well by others? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, like, like Jesus is gonna get this. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like, so I'll just start. And that's really what it became for me. Like, it just became like kind of a thing to do among people that I consider like friends. And I haven't had that in a while because, like, all the responsibilities and things. Like, I've had to lock in so many ways that, like, I almost couldn't even call them conscious decisions. They were just like, you know what I mean? It was just like either that or, um, catastrophe or whatever. So to be able to sort of make the choice to take my time and my energy and put it somewhere that that actually feels comfortable, like feels like an actual comfort zone.
to find your comfort zone.
Yeah, to like find one and to find like-minded people who are like, yeah, dude, yeah, we're totally, you can have that part, like that little, on the chaise lounge, you can just chill over there.
Well, it makes you feel less alone, like
Yeah,
in your regular life, because
right.
sometimes when you when you don't have a comfort zone, you do feel so isolated from the world because you just feel like nobody gets you, and that's how a lot of us needed to find like-minded people, needed to find community because we did feel isolated. And even though we
Well,
like our isolation, that's how we kind of discovered Bitcoin because you put in some work.
right. No,
Oh,
it's like I'm perfectly comfortable in solitude, but there are moments where like you do kind of have to, it's like fasting. Like you have to break that, that particular habit, even if it's momentarily, like even guitar playing, like I can't go, 14 hours a day or some, such nonsense. I have to like eat food and drink water and you know what I mean? And move like other parts of like there are other muscles in my body besides like the fingers and like arms and whatnot.
Well,
So,
it's
and finding a balance and that sort of, and that's really, I think that's really been my challenge right now is like finding balance in between all things. Because there was a time where I was on social media all the time and sleeping very little. So like now I've been prioritizing sleep as a means of self-care.
time
And that
management, yes, it can be
yeah, so
uncomfortable
my
to do.
yeah, so my presence has to wane in other areas. And that's really what my year has been looking like is just, kind of balancing all these things because most of the time it's really like for me, it's like all business. Like I just don't have time. I have time for a little else. You know what I mean? It's just go, go, go. Uh, you know, do the work, get the things done, do the parenting, make sure the homework's done, and all of those things. And now it's a little bit different. Now I've actually started getting into that part of my life where like the kids got their is forming their own identity a whole lot more, so I can kind of back off and let them take the reins on things here and there. And now it's like, well, now I actually have time to do stuff. Well, what the hell do I do? You know, so that's been really my sort of process up to now, and I've had an amazing year. I actually said it today because Lawrence Lepard just tore into some dude, in his comments, and that's probably like the best part of my year is like finding out who that guy is. Cause like
Yeah.
I care about very little humans. I don't, and their accomplishments and things like that. It's like, that's fantastic. And, to hear something good is always good. And just hear, somebody achieves, but to hear about it incessantly, it's like, I don't care about this person that much. I'm never going to. But then there's certain people who make an impact, in a certain way, um, that I guess, in my way, like has a value for me or like represents a value that I can understand and respect. And he's one of those cats, you know what I mean? Like his book was amazing.
Yeah.
And being able to like interact with him and sort of like, like I posted today, like, like he's like, basically my spirit animal, and just watching him just tear into somebody just kind of made me feel like,
It's some of my favorite times on X too when I
yeah,
see him say something like kind of tell
so
somebody off. I'm like, yes, let's do
it's
it.
wonderful. Like, he
It's
should do a
funny though
master plan
because
on that alone.
Mhm.
Um,
you look
but
at Lawrence and you meet him in person, and Stacy had him on her show, and like
yeah, that's
he
right.
almost looks like every businessman that would be maybe anti-Bitcoin just purely by looks. But obviously, when you get to know somebody, you don't judge them like whatever, like judge the book by its cover. But it's like meeting him and seeing what he writes and all that stuff. It's really cool to see somebody that's older than probably all of us, right? By a decent amount, and he gets it, and he inspires all these people and all ages actually like
Yeah, no,
really
nobody's
like
figured out
him.
I'm a vampire, so that he's definitely older. Wait, fuck, the mic was on. All right, shit. Um,
So that's awesome.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Lawrence is
super
amazing.
cool.
I like his choice adjectives
His
on
what?
Joe
Mm,
Comes.
yeah,
Oh,
he's
yes, yes.
very, very
What do you
descriptive, and
Yeah.
his nuance is unmatched.
And he's justified in when he uses that tone.
Absolutely. No, I've never seen any like, and it's just one of those things. It's because it's one of my pet peeves. You make a post and somebody doesn't like the post, that's cool. You can not like the post, and you can also go away and go find a post that you like. Because like, I mean, wouldn't that be the best use of your time? But no, like we're gonna, engagement farm and get our likes up, and oh, I'm gonna blast this guy. Oh, you don't know what to talk about. You're a
Well,
big dummy. And
on that note, I think that after we hear more from Jeeves about if you've done things that, which I know you've done things that are uncomfortable. I mean, you can talk about it, but once we hear from you, we could talk a little bit about trolling or trolls or things like that if we like, whatever you guys want. We can.
What do you got, Jeeves?
I don't know where to begin because I wouldn't have been on the show ever. On any show ever, like showing my face and being out there. It's not my areas of expertise. Uh, I think this year was about breaking boundaries in the sense that being an introvert has its pros and cons, right? It's very easy for me to build a wall around me and not let anyone ever close at all. That's the comfort zone I've been used to, even as a school kid. So I've always been that uh, quiet kid.
Well, when you brought this up, I didn't even think you were going to go there because Jeeves was one of my first, like, he was very early on to join, like, really early to join me in the show.
Right.
I think I've had like 75 episodes, and you were like in the top five, early five, I think, or something. But I don't even remember how. I wanted to ask you because I don't know if we were just chatting a lot and I liked what you had to say. So I'm like, you should come on the show. and you had never shown your face, right, in public, and you were
Yeah.
scared to, like, speak, in public, and same with me. I was probably just as nervous as you every time I talked to somebody in the beginning. But we both did that around the same time, and I forgot that. It seems like it was so long ago. I can't believe it was still this year.
It was this year, and I was not in. I was not even sure what I would speak about, and then I ended up also talking to Paula, and that was great again. These were things that I was not even sure that would happen. Like I
But
jumped in
nobody in
on
your
X just because I wanted to know more about Bitcoin, like get into a community to learn more. That's how I really started my journey last year around this time.
and you said your family wouldn't even have known you would do something like this, like, they would never believe it.
Nope. It's impossible for them to even conceive that I would be on on any recording. If they know me better, they wouldn't be. Yeah, they wouldn't really find this surprising because I wouldn't have done it.
Is that a cultural thing, Jeeves? Is that like being, or is that your family that's like, I mean, I know like different nationalities have loud people, like Greeks are really fucking loud all the time and all that stuff. But I mean, are
Right.
Indians more like well reserved are they more reserved when it comes to speaking out and
Generally,
putting themselves
yeah,
out?
generally shy. I think culturally we're generally shy to put ourselves out there. Um, yeah, I mean, of course, it's a very broad brush paint, uh,
Mm.
but I would say like 4 out of 5 times you find someone who's very shy to, at least my generation, maybe
Yeah.
millennials. The new generation is probably more adept to being open on social media, and they kind of put more than necessary information out there. So
Doing TikTok
uh,
dances and stuff.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
on Instagram, on
Mm.
TikTok, and so
So, what
it's
was it that made you choose to do this? Like, what do you think it was that made you decide? Was it just the idea of I'm just gonna do it and then see what happens? And like, how were you okay with it? Like to make this change and to break out?
I wasn't even sure what it was doing. I think what I wanted was the lack of conversation that I was having right now. I mean, this time right now. Back then, when
Mhm,
I was having this issue of I cannot talk about Bitcoin with anybody because nobody's talking about it.
mhm,
Nobody wants to know about it. Right? It gets mundane to talk to people if they are not learning.
mhm.
So you can have a social circle, but you cannot expect them to have intellectual conversations at all. Um, and I was stuck in a place where nobody wants to talk about things that really that mean something important to everyone, even though they don't want to talk about it.
It's like
So
people would rather talk about like the
Just
stuff
bullshit.
that is the
Just
yeah,
manipulation
shallow
you just want to
bullshit.
and
talk about silly things and go out for movies, and that's good. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I get it, right? I do want to have fun. Um, and get drunk and dance all the time. I'm like, yeah, I'm like totally in for it. Uh, until I stop drinking. so,
like
that was great until a point, right? Then after that, you want the people in your life to evolve in the sense that they grow wiser, like they grow wise with you. You grow wise with them. You go down a few layers deeper. At least that's how I feel any relationship should be. Like it has to evolve and it has to go a little deeper in meaning. So I was having a tough time because a lot of people around us would not want to do that. They want to be on this sleepwalking all the
Mhm.
time. Like it's impossible for them to wake up and see what's happening, and it's easier for them to ignore
Yeah,
because it
because isn't that's the thing about being uncomfortable, it's easier to be in your familiar pattern It's
Right.
easier that way. It's like, even though it can feel unfulfilling, you stay there longer because change is hard, and you don't want to go through that. You think it's just, oh, I'll do it. You always procrastinate that. You just think I'll do it someday, or so you just stick with being, just in this
Comfortable.
pattern.
Yep. So that's what I did from, I don't know, 20 since I started um working at 2011. So since from 2011 to 2020, that's what I did. Just being part of the rat race, and then 2020 was of course, like earth shattering for me at least, and started asking a lot of questions. But then at some point, you want to explore more than the questions in your head. 2021 to 24 was just about that,
Mhm.
just exploring things by myself. But you can only go so far. Sometimes you want to talk to people and get it out of your system because it's more inspiring and life changing in some sense. So
Yeah, it makes
yeah,
you wonder. Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah. I mean, I just want to say that maybe that idea of self exploration really brought me here, right? Because I wouldn't otherwise be here talking to people, let alone flying to a different city and meeting you guys. It's not. It's completely so out of character that I sometimes find myself thinking like, oh my god, this is how Bitcoin slowly changes your thinking, because then you're expanding horizons. You're actually getting out of your shell, um, and speaking to people and just exchanging ideas, just thinking out loud, being a little more independent, speaking up. That's the reason. That's the whole idea of me. Yeah, expressing when I'm pissed off, I guess. That's why I'm the angry Buddha, because I can express without feeling that I have to be nice. That was the old me, where I would
Hmm.
just be nice. I don't want to get into anyone's hair and ruffle some feathers, and not my kind of a thing to
You have
do.
to be a little selfish. You learn to be a little, and that's not a bad thing. If you,
Right.
if you,
Right.
as a Bitcoiner, you learn what time is and you protect your time. So you become selfish with your time, and you
Yep.
don't want, so you don't care if you have to be you know, a little bit mean sometimes, just to, in real, just kind of cleanse your environment, keep that.
It's almost like yeah, it's almost like being authentic. So you would express the way you would want to express without feeling that you need to earn someone's acknowledgement of what you're thinking.
Mhm.
That was where things changed, and I just I just started being more free about how I thought about things. And then, of course,
I
Killer B and Cousin and you were there always to fuel that fire. So I was able to just express whatever the hell came out of my mouth, without even thinking about, what's going to happen next.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's how it's been. Like the entire year has been me being more bold.
More
And
authentic.
that's,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's like me being not just a black sheep, but it's almost like, black sheep chewing gum. That's what I am right now. So I
well,
cannot
hey,
be any happier, because I would want my children to be the same, right?
Mhm.
And then this year has been all about thinking about what I can be as a dad. Um, how can I be a role model? And it involves me getting rid of my inhibitions, because I cannot help them with theirs if I'm not able to be an example, right?
Right.
So I make an
Leading
example of
by
myself,
example.
and then they learn through osmosis, instead of me just lecturing them, reading, like Alan Watts, and telling them this is how life is. And no, I don't want to do that. So,
But
yeah,
you
at
guys,
least
it's just, and that's true. Leading by example, that's so important for kids and everything. But just seeing somebody like you who broke out of your comfort zone, flew to Chicago, cousin flew to Chicago. You guys both were people that would never have thought you'd do these things. You didn't expect it. I'm sure you'd never
well, can I make a
forecasted
point?
2025.
Can I make a point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks. all discomfort is just the gap between expectation and reality. So you can either change your expectations or change your reality. And you're probably not going to change the reality. So it all hinges on expectations. So I don't know. I think that's something I really came to grips with this year was that expectations determine everything. So if you're expecting a person to react a certain way to a statement and they don't react that way, now there's some discomfort there, right? Or fucking you put all this work in, we're expecting some result and you only got 100 views or whatever. Now you feel a certain way about it. It's that expectation piece that really should come people should really come to grips with, or I've learned to come to grips with, and just let the chips fall where they may and be grateful for that.
Yeah.
Grateful for the opportunity to even, try in the first place to be capable, able, in a position where I can even try to do the damn thing and let the expectation piece or let the results um not have there be a gap between that expectation and the results or the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
So
And
go ahead.
sorry. And your like authenticity, it's one thing when you feel like you want to actually not worry about what others think of you as far as expectations. You're not worried about who people want to see, who people want to hear from, what kind of thoughts they might like to hear, what kind of posts you should make based on what engagement you'll get from them. Just be you.
Well,
And
it's
as
kind of
long
the
as,
selfishness part, right? Like if your actions are in alignment with yourself and your beliefs, there's no struggle there, right? You're not trying to be something you're not. And life becomes a lot fucking easier. It just does. Um,
yeah,
yeah, and
it's
that's
just so much. It is. It's harder when you're trying to be something that you think you should be, or, why shouldn't you just, there's no reason to not be yourself. There's always going to be people who value you more because you're yourself.
yeah, and you're kind of defined by what you're willing to struggle for, right? And if you're sitting there trying to please everyone, you're not, I mean, the only person that's struggling is you now, kind of, right? Where it's kind of their problem if they don't like your alignment and if you're being true with what you're doing. Now, it's very easy to get sidetracked and, you kind of got to sit quietly in a room to figure out what the fuck your true self is. Like cuz we're kind of sold an idea
Mhm,
through media, through everything else, even the dopamine vibrating of your phone when someone likes your post or whatever. Like
mhm.
all that is just it's social engineering. It's nothing more than that.
Yeah.
But but when all of a sudden you get that when you're saying something that's in alignment with something you're trying to achieve or somebody sees your struggle and acknowledges it and says, "Hey, you're working hard." That's a nice little dopamine boost. But like we think we want all these things. What we want is dopamine. That's all we want. And people just figured it out by making your phone vibrate in your fucking pocket.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah. They engineer that. Yeah, they engineer the addiction to it and to the type of, they want you just, to use your time the way they want you to use your time by manipulating you to just, check on things more often than you normally would. But it's literally just not caring about being anything different than what you are. I think that's just something that a lot of people grow comfortable with over time, and they grow comfortable with when they find Bitcoin because, they say Bitcoin is a mirror and it actually gets you to drop, the guard that you have up to, realize realize you're wrong about stuff that you thought you were right about. And it's scary, but I think that that mirror is something that, when you actually look at yourself through Bitcoin, it's easier to kind of find your authenticity because of Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's a big part of it, right? Is just willing to admit you were wrong in something and taking a longer look, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
And look how
And it's
many
okay to
years
be wrong,
was
actually.
yeah, and all of us, I think Killer Bee probably the last of us, but I think I don't know when it was for you. Was it 2020, cousin, or was it after or before that you got into Bitcoin?
I studied on the run up in 21 and
Okay.
went
So
all
we're
in on the dip.
we're all from 2020 forward, and I think that for Killer Bee it's been at least a full year now, and um just seeing that we're all part of the same wave, it's like I feel like people come to Bitcoin in waves, possibly just like and it's just cool that we're on this in this learning all this together, a lot of us that have found each other here.
I wonder, it's kind of interesting. I wonder if like other Bitcoin like waves or like let's call them generations, right? Like we're
Hmm.
Gen 4 or whatever. Um, like if they went through the same like evolution, right? Like they came into it, next thing you know, like they're starting right? Because they wanted to reach out and meet these people, and now they're starting podcasts, and then like they evolved like beyond that and what they turn into, and I don't know,
Well,
It's
interesting.
true.
Stacy talked to what's his name? The OG guy that came to the meetup, my
Gray.
friend's cousin.
Oh, John Gray.
Yeah, John. So he was telling, like, you asked him in your episode, what generation do you think I am or
Hmm.
whatever, and he was an OG that said he was what year was he? 2010, 2011,
He was
something
like
like that.
13 maybe, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, so he was saying like, you're like, "Oh, what class am I?" You know? And you're like, "You're in the
Because he
new
said
class."
he said I could tell just by people's energy, and he goes, I could pretty much I'll get to you too, Killer Bee. I see you're raising your hand. But he was like, I could guess just from like he's like, if I hang out with you for like a day, I'll know. He's like, well, let me just take a stab at it. You're from like the 2020 crew or something. I'm like, yes, how did you know? And he's like, I don't know, just like, how your excitement about it, you feel more new into it, kind of thing, but you get it because I've been in it long enough, to understand. But it's just funny how you almost I think not to say the excitement wears away, because I don't think it does, but it's just funny how he could kind of say he can guess. Um, but
I'm
it's
sure
just
it's like anything else though, don't you think? It's like somebody that just started working out,
mhm,
and they wanna talk about working out so much. They wanna tell everybody about what they're doing and whatever, and then people that are vegan or just became vegan, it's like then it wears off, then it just becomes part of who you are, and you
mhm,
don't feel like you have to talk to people about it as much, and people, especially people that are not gonna fucking listen anyways. You're just
mhm,
like, "Oh, fuck you. I don't why would I even waste my time with you?" So it's like,
mhm.
I have my core group of friends that understand me, and you don't need a lot of them. You
Yeah,
need just a core group that understand who you are and what you believe in, and kinda fuck
mhm.
everybody else. I mean, and
True. Yep. Yeah,
Bug them.
yeah, bug them. You don't need to have a million friends. You need value. You need friends that are, for
quality over
Quality
quality,
quantity.
over
quality over
quantity.
quantity. That's what it is.
Mhm.
Killer V.
Yeah, I think kind of going back to the whole, year of growth, right? Kind of coming in um when I did, right? That sort of peeling back layers and things like that, and taking better looks at myself, and seeing where not just the places I fall short, because I mean I can sit and overanalyze the heck out of that, right? But more so like where I don't fall short, where the
Mhm,
strengths are, and trying to see where I can, point those in directions where they, maybe make up for shortcomings, overshadow, whatever you call it. Um, but one of the things that I've really started prioritizing, is just a certain sense of peace where I'm just not going to waste any time engaging in um something that I don't really feel deserves my time and energy, right? And yeah, that was not me at the start of this whole journey. But yeah, again, priorities were different, at the beginning, and they shifted over time. So it just didn't, it just, there didn't, it didn't make any sense to, have conversations I don't want to have, talk to people who, may not want to talk to me either. You know what I mean? It's like, we don't need to be here. Nobody's
Yeah.
getting,
It's not your job. You're doing it
yeah,
for fun.
X isn't gonna, I've already decided I'm not gonna try and monetize on X. So I'm not gonna just change my mind because this conversation is, I don't, it's painful to begin with. Why would I keep going?
Right. It
And,
doesn't make you
so that's
happy and you value your
right.
time and you've learned that.
Yeah, it's just it's a bigger deal to have these conversations, right? There's more growth here than, doing some grade school shit with some fucking mongoloid, like, who just has no fucking concept of what you're talking about and, hears what they hear and believes what they believe and doesn't challenge that at all and just kind of, like, berates you with ever having, like, really taken a look at what they're actually, what their position is. Like, I've had to do that and it sucks, right? And I get it, like, it's
Yeah.
much nicer to avoid all that shit. And I'll joke around like that, but I really do. Like, I take a look at, like, oh, am I not seeing things clear enough? Have I not, like, really understood this concept? Do I need to work a little bit harder in this regard? And yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
it,
try. You try to like
right.
keep an open mind, right? But
I mean,
after
like, there's times where I've done that sort of either inadvertently or whatever. It was just important to do it at the time, right? But for the most part, I was generally, like, avoidant in some ways, and I really make it a point to try to do less of that, And I think that's, like, a really big deal. Um, but I mean, it really all, it all comes back to, like, time and energy. Like, that's been the biggest reveal for me, this entire year,
have you
because of
always just, the way you talk, like it's always just kind of fun when you're talking and then you just start having your, I don't know what you call it, a riff where you just like start saying like some funny stuff. But have you always felt like confident talking like that, or is it just since you've been
it's
hosting
sort of
spaces and
no, I think in a sense, like, when I'm comfortable, I can just go on, right? I
Mhm.
don't talk at all. So it's like if I feel like I can talk and there's silence and someone's looking in my direction and they're actually interested in what I have to say, I'm gonna fucking go for it.
We're gonna go.
And I've done that literally blindfolded on spaces, like, with only, like, a couple of emojis to go off of and be like, oh, okay, I think that guy thinks I'm funny. I'll tell another one of these dumb fucking jokes.
you
And
give him a little energy and he's just
yeah. No, I mean, so much material doesn't land. Like, I said something today and, like, I realized, like, I broke two sentences in half. And if I had, like, put them together in the same comment, it just would have been hilarious. But because I didn't, it didn't land where I wanted it to. And I spent a good, like, 15 minutes on that shit. And you know what I mean? Like, but after the 15 minutes, I just, like, let it go and it becomes more humorous in the wake of it, right? And
yeah.
that's, for me, I think that's always been kind of a thing. Like, eventually, even the most tragic things over time, like, I can look back and say, well, that experience, definitely don't want to go through that again, right?
Uh-huh.
But I'm glad, in a way, I'm glad I did because
Well,
I wouldn't be as strong without it, you know?
even how that's why watching Saranto's videos at the end of our Hive Minded episodes makes you stronger because
Oh,
it's
yeah, we're
something
made
you
of
don't
fucking
want to
iron,
go.
man.
It's tragic. You don't want to go through it, but we also find humor in it, and humor is really good medicine. We laugh
It's
together. We
it's the ki back to the therapy thing. It's the
Mhm.
kind of therapy where you're stuck inside a cage with a Wolverine, and it hasn't been fed for, like, a week, and, and you're gonna get some screaming done, and then they'll take you out and patch you up and, see if we could, put a new toe on you, and, I don't know. It's a
You know
shame,
what's
like,
funny? There was one. I don't know if it's this one, but the video that's coming up was George was going over what video we're gonna play for you guys tonight. Um, and I don't know if it's in this one, but there was yeah, we talked about The Ring, the movie The Ring with this
No, it's not
Sarantos.
this one.
It's not? Okay, because we
No.
saw a little TV that was staticky, and I was like, "Oh my god, The Ring thing that we were talking about, how, like, once."
we made that joke, right? The Ring,
Yeah, yeah, because once
watch
you
it, you
watch
gotta
the
show it to,
video,
like,
now you
somebody else.
share it,
You
right?
get
Share the
7 days.
trauma.
So
That's funny. So I want to also, if anyone else has anything to say before we move on to Eugene, yes, I want to
Okay.
ask him about how his year is gone. Is there anyone else that wants to finish up on what we were talking about?
Just
Sure.
real quick, I do wanna, we definitely have to get to you, Stacey, because you've done some things.
I thought I
And
talked about
Yeah,
me already,
you
didn't I?
did. You talked
we
about
did
everything.
we did okay,
I
we
think I
landed that
talked
then.
about it, but I don't want to like be like, oh, for.
I just feel like it's just I don't know, it's really like a big deal.
I mean,
Just
thank
saying.
you, thank you. Yeah, I'll touch back on it too, and I am grateful as all hell. I mean, it's been freaking awesome, but I'll get back to me before we move on to who knows what else. We'll just take a turn. But Eugene, how's the
Well,
year gone? How's 2025?
so real
Any
quick,
uncomfortable growth you've had for the better?
no, yeah, a ton actually, but I just wanted to hit on something that I've like collectively been hearing with what you guys have been saying is at the end of the day, I think what we have to remind ourselves that we're pack animals. So like, being alone isn't we're not meant to be alone, right? Like we're supposed to be like around our people, right? And that's why, that's awesome that you guys have had this opportunity to find one another and be able to share this space with each other. Like that's huge, right? Like you have to remind yourself that, you do have to find your pack, right? Like you can't, be alone always, but I get it. Sometimes to grow or kind of like what Jeeves was saying, like you spent some time alone, right? To figure out like your journey, and I've kind of had a little bit similar in the last couple of years for myself too. And actually, it's so funny. I was just thinking about this because we did that first episode was in February, right?
End of
Mhm.
February, yeah.
And like 6 months after, so like 6 months after that we filmed that podcast or whatever. Um, I've like I've went from just being like a line employee at my job to now I took a promotion as a supervisor, and that was what made me have to get like uncomfortable in my current state. Like it was just crazy because like I always knew like I was meant for management and like being in a leadership role, and that's why they chose me in this position is they're hoping for me to be more of like a mentor to all the newer employees that so I for those that don't know, I work in 911. I'm a 911 now a supervisor in a 911 center, and it's going to be the second largest in a couple of months. It's probably going to be the second largest 911 center in the state outside of Chicago. And so for us, like it's just crazy that I never thought in a million years that I would find myself to be in such a like huge organization, and then not only that, like in a short amount of time to move up in it. So like you said, being uncomfortable is the only way to progress, right? Like that's the only way you're gonna change is getting uncomfortable, right? If you just sit back and not do anything, nothing's gonna ever happen,
And you didn't have, you had the opportunity to do this prior to this year, but you weren't ready for
right.
that
Well,
change, right?
right, 100%. Like, yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was going on, a lot of moving pieces in my life, not to get into it, but there was a lot of stuff going on, and for me, like, yeah, it was just timing also, right? Like everything happens for a reason. Like things are placed in your path at a certain time and for a reason, like, to kind of tie in the whole topic of Bitcoin. Like, yeah, I was talking about it back in like 2015, right? And
Mhm.
but I had the mindset back then because unfortunately for me, I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist. At the time, it was being sold to us as this like new world order and like like
Oh.
Bitcoin was the devil kind of thing, you know what I mean? And of course, right, to scare people out of it, right? Because the rich didn't want for the rest of us to know, like that what it was, right? Kind of thing. And it's awesome that it stood its ground and and look where it's at, right? Like it's crazy to think that it came from nothing to what it is. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just like
Yeah.
I made a comment earlier that my life like 2 years ago was like when Bitcoin, I think it was November of 22 when it hit like 16,000. or when it dropped to 16,000, and like everyone was like, fire sale, and you know what I mean. It was November 2022, right?
Yeah,
Or
I think
yeah,
so.
right,
Just started.
2022. So like that's when it was like, holy shit, like, everyone thought that. And I just always remember what you said to me then, it was like, this is when you want to buy, right? Like when when everyone is selling is when you're supposed to be buying, kind of thing. So
Mhm.
so I'm really, so it's like that same way, like my life was that, 2 years ago, that's where my life was. And then now I'm hitting that high marks again. So I'm really excited about what's to come.
Yeah, I'm excited more about next year. Um, I just have a feeling it's gonna be different, you know? Like,
Hopefully good.
yeah, like I think in a good way. So yeah, I'm excited, you know? This year has been great. Next year is gonna be better.
For sure.
So, and especially when we have that mindset, when people get the mindset where you just do things, you just you stop being afraid and just be yourself. Like all those ideas and the timing, like fate, things happen for a reason. And I don't know, it just happens when you are ready for it, but it's very freeing, it's very empowering, and it feels so good to just try new things, as scary as it sounds. It's actually us getting together for that meetup. It was the best time. Like, we had so much fun. We were, like, laughing like crazy. I don't even know about what. Like, we were just, um, I do
Chocolate on cousin's face.
yeah, chocolate on cousin's face. The accusation that came with it.
Fervent accusations. I
Yeah,
was I was heated.
it
Yeah.
was so funny. It was
I
just
remember
I mean,
that.
there was my stomach was hurting most of the day. And you know what? I know
No,
Killer Bee didn't come, but one day it's gonna happen. You're gonna come to the next meetup and or maybe the one after.
2026, things are gonna
Is
be
next
different.
year the year. Yeah.
We got September. We got in Cleveland or Ohio in September. We
We're
got
going to Ohio in September,
Vegas in
yeah.
April.
And Killer Bee's in Ohio, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
So,
I mean,
yeah, that would be
it
awesome. That's
depends, sometimes I'm needed elsewhere.
Hey, but if we're gonna be out there and you are in Ohio at the time or whatever, but it's I'm gonna be speaking. That's another crazy thing. Okay, to kind of come back to me,
If you're gonna be speaking in Ohio, you better believe I'm gonna be there.
I'm speaking at the Midwest Bitcoin Summit, and
Jesus
it'll be
Christ.
my first time ever speaking on a stage, hosting a Midwest panel, I think is what I'll be doing. Um, and what the heck, if I would have thought about this in like last year, New Year's, it's like we were just starting to build a community. We were just starting to interact a year ago this time. I would never have imagined this. Like I wouldn't have thought that I'd start a podcast. I wouldn't have thought that I'd build a website, create merch, you know, with the help of AI, of course. I didn't just build it on my own, not being a coder. But there's things I've done that I would have never thought I would do. I would have never, me and George just decided at the beginning of last year to buy tickets for the Bitcoin conference in Vegas. We did that. And that was my first kind of like our first experience being around a whole lot of Bitcoiners. And I know some people had their, judgment about the conference saying it was like, shit coining or whatever, but my big take was being in a room with people who all understand Bitcoin and what it is. It was just, I felt like I was like, wow, I'm part of my tribe, like a big version of that, but finding this tribe has been awesome. Like I feel like I always say I don't have real friends in real life. Like I have a lot of people I'm friendly with, I talk to, work and different things, but I'm not friends with people. But I think I've found so many friends now through the podcast, through, meeting you guys. And then it led to meeting some really cool people in Illinois, meeting people who are, influencing policy in Illinois, the Illinois Bitcoin Council. And they're talking to politicians, they're talking to businesses, showing businesses how to use Bitcoin and change, like influencing change and teaching politicians, like the people that are leading our state. And this is a playbook other states can take, but just the people that make decisions in our government don't have all the information. So, in order to make a decision, you have to at least have the information to make an educated decision. You can't just say no to something if you don't understand it. So, their job has been to educate. So that's been amazing to be part of this group of people as well. And then even they're even building I think I forgot what other state has a meetup, like a
Colorado, I think.
yeah, it's like a hub, like a Bitcoin hub where people go to work on whatever projects they're working on, collaborate, and just have a place to hang out and work on things. And they're actually building a place nearby, like where I am, and it's going to be probably early next year. They're going to start doing, get the ball rolling more. But it's like in the works, and they're going to have it's going to be like a restaurant, bar, like place to have events, like to have more future meetups. They're even going to
Podcast studio,
yeah, like a podcast studio upstairs, so I could do in-person podcasts with people.
where you could have a live audience, like
Yeah, I could
people are
have there
watching and
yeah, they
stuff.
talked about having, a live audience of people watching and interacting during the live podcast, and this is something that they said even the people in Illinois that I've met, the Bitcoin people that have been hosting meetups, besides Jack Mallers or Natalie Brunell, there's not another podcaster they know of in Chicago area, Illinois, whatever, that's doing this that has the availability. Like Jack Muller's busy. He's running two companies. He's not going to be he doesn't have time for that. So it's like and I'm at the right place where I have time for that now. Natalie Brunell's busy. So I'm like kind of like the next step. I can't even believe, saying that sound gave me chills. So it's like, it was weird. I mean, I don't even know how I could say that. It's just insane. But there could be more. There could be podcasts tomorrow. Anyone can decide to do it. So, but it's just a place that anybody could use that studio. It's not meant for me. Anyone who's in the area or who builds a Bitcoin hub in their state, they can do things like this, and people can collaborate and have a tribe and do cool things together. But and then that led to the Midwest Bitcoin Summit. So, we were invited to a private event, which that was another crazy thing. During the same week, we had our Chicago meetup that you guys came to. We went to the Bitcoin Scholarship Fund private event and met so many cool people there. And that's who hosted it was Andrew Tillman, the, CEO, and he's the CEO of the Midwest Bitcoin Summit too. So he was on my show also, and he's having me speak along with, I don't know what other speakers that are gonna be there so far, but I know that, and I feel terrible not remembering his name, but Safedin's brother will be speaking. So it's like just seeing his name on the speaker list and my name below that, I was amazed. I'm so grateful and I'm excited. I'm nervous. Another thing, I'm totally like in the background. I'm nervous about it, but I'm like, I don't care. I'm just gonna do it,
I'm gonna
because
take
it's
you. I'm gonna take you karaokeing, so
oh
you could get
God.
some of the nerves away. Because once you get
That's a
past,
bad idea. That's
well,
not a
I
good.
mean, you'll be all right. Oh
Oh no,
no, cousin's gone.
oh no, we got it. I hope he
He'll
can
be
still
back.
join while we're live.
He'll be
You
back.
definitely need to do that. Karaoke sounds
Yeah. Um, wait, who did Bring Facts said while we're waiting, he said I tried getting both the Amos brothers into the army. That's amazing. Yes, I just saw that. So it must have just been right now that he said it because I literally just talked about it. And then also in the chat here, we have Sweet Biddy who was talking on the side. I just want to catch up on these since, um, oh, it says show on stream. I could do that? Oh,
Yes,
I
you
didn't even,
can.
Oh, that's awesome.
that is cool.
Nice.
And then I can hide it after. I didn't know this. This is fun. Did you see your comment, Sweet Biddy? It says so funny. It was just on X Space and Journey. We're briefly
I love how
discussing not
Stacy
being
gets so
alone.
excited for technology.
I
It's so
know. I'm
cool.
like, this is a cool little feature. I didn't know it was there. So, um, that's so funny. Yeah, not being alone. It's a great feeling not being alone. I mean, we do like our time to do, our private nerd out time, I guess you'd call it, because that's kind of what I do when I have that, free time. But or creating. Now it's a lot of creating, creating content for the channel, posting my videos and stuff. Um But yeah, it's just nice to have a group of people. And I hope Cousin can join. Can someone check their chats and see if he's coming back? I don't
Yeah,
know if
but
we have to end the stream for him to join back. I hope not.
He'll be able to just come back on.
All right. Well, we got to be checking our chats, see what he's talking about.
Yeah, maybe
So,
ask him in Discord.
oh, hey, here's Bring Facts said something. Okay, let me show you what he said. I can show it. Can you guys see it over there? Okay, howdy, I'm chatting on X. Just hopped over here again. How do you even, is this the, so where is this? Is this from YouTube? That's amazing.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, this is so awesome. I'm typing back. Thank you, Facts. Okay, you guys can hear me clicking away because I did not silence it.
We got you. We got you.
You know, can you imagine when there's more people chatting? I better,
Yeah, he better.
George, you better get on the commenting back stuff. So,
For some reason, the comments aren't updating for me, but it's showing a little
oh, I could see
Yeah.
Laura's claps too. Laura sent.
bit. I see
Stop
her
it.
claps.
And wait, do I have to? Okay, and then
some
I guess it
penicillin.
goes away after a little while. And then
Mhm.
even Laura sent some fun little emojis right there.
Yeah.
See? Okay. So cousin, where's he at? So we are
He's-
going to be moving on soon, I guess, to the if I leave the screen, I'm afraid I'll disappear. Oh, that's my crazy laugh that my kids make fun of me for, by the way. You just heard it. So let's see. I'm just gonna check real quick. Don't mind me. And then we will get moving on to the video soon, but I just hope he joins back before we watch it. Because I think maybe
We will. We have a little time.
do you think he knew the time was coming for Sorrentos?
I don't think.
Do you think?
Oh, my internet.
Oh, my internet.
He made us-
Slow
Yeah.
down.
He made us
he's
escape
not gonna.
because-
He's not gonna duck out like that.
No, he looks forward to it.
I'm asking if he can get back in.
No
It's
matter
just
how
a
torturous it is, yes,
paranoia kicking in.
He
pretty
said it's his
sure he's-
internet, hon.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Should my internet go out too? Is that the only
You
way?
guys are all gonna leave us. Everyone's gonna leave the stream. Jeeves is gonna have internet connection. So
I'm about to pull the ninja vanish.
it's like everyone's gonna say they accidentally had it like some kind of solar flare knocked everything out at nighttime. You know,
Mhm,
So-
solar and yeah.
it was an
Moon flare.
EMP. It hit
Damn, just
everyone that was
Sorrentos flare,
Wow,
not the
it's
solar
again.
flare.
Stonehenge.
so funny. So I'm so glad you guys can chat on both.
You
This
want me
is-
to talk about my year?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
George.
Yeah.
I've been waiting here patiently. Stacey's talking about all her
She's all-
This guy.
My love. Go ahead.
I'm running out of fingers. Let me use my toes
This
to
is
count
my-
all the
This
accomplishments.
is my amazing man's journey. Let's hear it. What's 25 been like? Have you been uncomfortable?
He's fake. It's fine.
What'd you say?
It's fine.
No, I'm doing fine.
I'm doing fine.
No, I'm doing great. No, no, I mean, this year has gone, are you okay, Stacey? Yeah, how you doing? Anyways, yeah, this year has, kind of been Groundhog Day a little bit for me. I mean,
Mhm.
besides the stuff that that I've seen you accomplish and been along for the ride, and trust me, that's the greatest thing. Like I've said before, I'm the least selfish person ever. So seeing you achieve everything that you've achieved and are achieving makes me just as happy as you are, you know? So it's not like I ever be like, oh, she's achieving so much. Why can't I? I don't care. You know, that I'm fine being in the background, and I'm fine just being the supporter and helping whichever way I can for you and all that stuff, and just being along for the ride and
George is always
making relationships with
creative.
everybody else. What's that?
Yeah, you're always the creative, spark behind everything. You okay? There are
Welcome
stuff.
back.
Welcome back. I just started my my year in review. I was just saying
Yes,
how proud I am of
George
Stacey.
just brought up the fact that I didn't ask him about his year.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I'm the worst. I swear to God, I love him
it's
so
okay. It's
much.
okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So,
And
anyways,
I have things that I want to say about you after you're done.
you don't have to. I got
But
you.
I have
I got
things.
you. I
I
got
have
this.
You got this.
So, yeah, I mean, with my music, I actually was always the type to maybe stay in something a little too long when it came to music, just out of the fact that I'm always concerned about letting somebody down or switching things up. Like you guys said, it's kind of like the unknown. And I mean, I did roughly maybe 20 something public shows this year and a bunch of private and corporate and weddings and all that stuff. And I've come to the realization after doing this pretty solid for the last 7 years or so, maybe, I feel that I'm ready to step away from doing public shows where I used to use my public shows as an outlet to get private shows. So it's for exposure, free exposure of our music and everything. But this year it didn't really work out too much, but we got plenty of private gigs and that type of thing just from word of mouth. And every our public show that I do, even though it might be only a 3 hour show, it's a 7 hour commitment, from leaving the house to driving to where I got to drive to setting up to knocking down to driving back home. And it's like, I'm making okay money, but for those of you that know me, know I don't give a shit about money anyways. So I'm just I'm like, am I willing to spend a night away from my family?
Mhm.
I mean, if I'm making a couple thousand, yeah, I don't need my family for a night. I'm
Oh,
cool.
fuck them.
Yeah.
And stacking Bitcoin with it after
So I mean,
badass.
I'm prioritizing now uh myself a little bit more, what is going to
Mhm.
make me feel happier and not be like, oh no, I got to do another public show, which I don't really care to do it. I'm not really having the greatest time doing it because it's kind of repetitive to me.
You have
I like being out there talking to bride and groom and talking to people in the wedding party and people like, like the parents of the groom and like forming those relationships and getting appreciation from those people for the job well done that I'm doing.
you've
It's
always
like,
been yeah, you do want to feel like you're appreciated, for what you do and you want to be seen. And some of those shows that you were doing that weren't private events, you were feeling like, not like you need validation, but it feels like a waste of time because you feel like um it's a lot of time to spend doing it, and then you just feel like, again, you're not stacking as much Bitcoin for that, whatever you're working for, but it's just kind of like you do it because of the energy and how you feel like, you give something when you sing. Like, your voice is incredible, but when you sing, it's like a waste if people aren't listening to it because it's so I mean, I know you hate talking about it, but it's so good. So it's like, and you feel like you're making other people happy too, and you just kind of feel like it's not that's what I think is more valuable to you, to see people appreciate it because it makes them happy, So, um,
well,
and
that
it's just
goes with the whole like people kind of being like robotic and not being able to express themselves. It's like I really do not like people just not even turning their heads to listen to music when you have somebody publicly is singing in public. It's like, I can't believe even if somebody's not that great, I'm still paying attention. And if I like it, I'm clapping for it or whatever, So it's like people have lost, um, I don't know, to be happy, when they're out in public. And I mean, a lot of people ever since COVID haven't really gone out as much, but it seems like, hey, you're out, like live for the day and stop talking about fucking golf for a second and, talking about the minute, like the bullshit that I hear people talk about that Jeeves was saying that people just don't talk. They're kind of like surface type people where they don't get deeper in their conversations and have meaningful conversations. It's like I feel like I'm putting out something that's meaningful. I put my heart into it, and I even if it's a hole in the wall bar that I used to do when I was first starting, or a nice wine bar like you guys saw me at. I put my all into it, and I expect a little bit in return. And maybe it's selfish of me, but fuck it. I'm gonna be selfish now
Mhm.
because I wanna be I wanna enjoy it. It's like we only have a number of years on this earth, and if I'm not gonna be enjoying it, I don't wanna do it anymore.
And you've always been
Amen
like
to that. Thank
sorry,
you.
what'd you say, Killer B?
I said amen to that. That's
Yeah.
my biggest thing is like the time I have left on this earth. You know what I mean? What do I want to do with that? You know?
Mhm. Yeah, and he's always been like George, you've always been like a lighthouse, in my life. Like I feel like because I'm very distracted and very obsessive, I'm very ADD, and I get, something sucks up my attention, and I think that you always have been good about um pretty much preserving your time and knowing what's important in life and being very grounded. You've always been like, I don't want to say an anchor, like a lighthouse, but and you've always guided me, to do either what's right or what I should do for the sake of my like time preservation, and it is something that I'm happy to see this year, even though you've always been that person in my eyes, like you were tweaking that for yourself to like fine tune it. You're fine tuning what's important to you, and just because even though you want the music thing, you're realizing that you can save save some of that time and kind of make it like impact more. Whatever you're doing, make it have more of an impact. But also, as far as doing new things, you've always been my creative support. You're always even though a lot of my ideas, like you're always giving me ideas and inspiration. But then the Bitcoin black sheep thing is something that we did recently, and that's the hoodie I'm wearing, and I don't know if you guys could see it, but I
I have
have
mine too.
I have oh yeah, George has it in the background between him and Eugene, his Bitcoin black sheep
And I
logo
got my
there.
gear on,
Yeah, and you got that on, and
my hoodie.
you guys could see my hoodie, but here the bottom, you know.
Oh.
Oh, a bull in sheep's clothing.
Bull.
So, and I
The bull.
love this. This idea was so cool to me because you have, I love that the idea of the black sheep we talked about too in another episode, but I just love the twist with the music. That was like when I heard why you made this specific logo on my hoodie, and because you have so much musical knowledge, and like you asked George of like a song, like any song, and it's if he ever doesn't know the song you're talking about, I'm like shocked because he knows every song, like who wrote it, like who's the singer, what it's called, how it goes. Like he's like a music
He
encyclopedia.
knows
So
everything about appetizers.
you do he knows everything there is to know about snacks. Remember that
Snacks. There you go.
from The Office.
The Office. There you go.
Um
So enough about me. Let's keep going. Let's go to
okay,
before we
fine.
show the
But I'm
video.
just
Hey,
saying you did some cool shit. So
I did some bullshit. That's all everybody needs to
God,
know. That's
glazing.
oh,
glazing,
tonight.
like our
Tonight
kids
was
say.
I saw the IBC commented, and I just told them I was just talking about the IBC. And they said, we missed you
Same
at the
clown
Bitcoin
costume.
meetup. It was going on tonight. And now you know why. We do this. We do the live stream. If you're still listening, we do the live stream about every 2 weeks. We were supposed to do it
The Bitcoin
last
Council
Sunday.
thing's usually on a Wednesday, though, right?
Huh?
The council thing's usually on a Wednesday.
Yes, you're right. I think it's because of New Year's Eve, right? So they probably
Yeah.
didn't do a New Year's Eve party. That makes sense. Um, okay, so that makes sense. I haven't been on the Orange Pill app. That's where you find out about your local meetups, Bitcoin meetup events for anyone who's not on there. And yeah, I
What's
didn't
everybody doing
realize.
for New Year's?
Huh?
What's everybody doing for New Year's?
Oh yeah, yeah. What's up with that?
Crime
What's your
Watch.
New Year's?
Crime Watch?
Crime watch.
That's a space on X.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I'm 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night, and it's gonna be a little different because at my house, my family is gonna be kind of doing a party thing, so I'm gonna be live from a party,
That's cool.
hosting a party, so it's gonna be
Nice.
crazy meta. And
That's
yeah, I'm
awesome.
gonna I'll probably I promised everybody here I would play guitar for them. So yeah, I don't know if I don't know if you're gonna hear that on Spaces. I might mute the mic, but um, it's gonna be a lot of interaction for me. So I'm gonna be overloaded probably.
That'll be
Um,
fun.
yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
I don't often drink, but there was a rumor going around that there were gonna be margaritas. So
A
that
rumor
could happen.
going around the house.
Yeah.
Pinatas.
That's so funny. That's awesome. What about you, cousin? Oh, here we go. Did I screw something up?
Oh, you're good.
Okay, I couldn't for some reason. Some screen opened up on my computer. What is this
Okay, let's not
technology?
make it about you.
Okay, go ahead, cousin. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I got nothing.
You're not going anywhere. You're gonna join Crime Watch.
No.
You're not gonna join Crime Watch.
No.
You're gonna
Cocoa Puffs?
You're gonna be working on your button.
No,
Sure.
that's Christmas. That's New Year's Day. He said.
Oh, I was wrong. He's gonna be
I have
meditating.
nothing good to add on New Year's fun.
All right. So,
Jeeves?
Jeeves, what about you?
Well, I'm binge watching, so uh, I will continue binge watching Castle.
Castle. Nice. Never
I
seen that
remember
show.
you talking about
Thank
that.
God, I'm kind of, I think, I think Slavic women being crime investigators is a problem. It's very distracting.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that you're doing something you enjoy on New Year's. We've
Yeah, that's
also
good.
binge watched some Stranger Things lately, and I cannot wait for tomorrow's episode. We were so excited on Christmas. I don't know if anyone's a Stranger Things fan, but we like couldn't wait to leave Christmas to go home and watch, the new episodes. And then tomorrow is going to be the series finale. So we're gonna watch that before we head over to my cousin's house, and Eugene's coming with us over there. So
Nice.
we're gonna show up all late after we're caught up on the series
It's
finale
not
because our
late.
kids. Well,
Midnight is midnight. As long as we're there before, we're good.
have you been watching it, cousin? I know you were a fan.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
I'm all caught up.
you're caught up. Oh my god, I feel like you need to have some serious almost like a whole podcast about that sometimes to talk about everything that's going on in the show.
Yeah.
I
Whatever.
like the way it's going. I think
It
it's
fell off. It fell off.
no, don't say that. I love
It
it.
did? Like, I haven't seen the new, like,
We're
the
gonna see
latest
the last
season. I haven't.
episode and see if they could redeem themselves.
I
Yeah.
I think
heard
it's
that
all
they
like-
got a little woke.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I just think that I'm just I
They're
don't
like
know.
45 years old now, though, and it just throws me. Like the like Millie Bobby Brown's like
I
however
know.
old. Yeah,
She's
it
like
just
married.
feels off, and it's like, yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
like it's good. Like the plots, I've enjoyed it. Like I can't. It's not the worst thing I've watched.
Hmm.
Um,
I'm like totally like a little crazy kid about like how excited I am over this. I'm like our daughter's a huge super fan. The boys love the show too, but like she is the biggest fan, and I feel like me and her just have talks about it. Like we're just like she wants to watch videos about it all day, watch like character, interviews, like, at the cast interviews, and I am like there with her. I'm like, okay.
well, they did the greatest thing ever. They put the perfect formula together. They made it a kid show so kids can watch it, and then they made it 80s so then we can relive some of the stuff that we grew up in.
but
Sure.
like the
and
last
then
episode or like whatever, they swore like they said shit like 18 fucking times. I don't fucking care. But like I
maybe the figure the kids that started watching in 2016 are 9 years older, so they're
are
probably in
buying
high school anyways, so.
fucking crack at the dispensary. Yeah. Like, yeah, they're old enough to fucking buy booze now, so they're like,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not like I don't give a fuck about swearing around children. I don't think it really matters. Like words are words, right? But like I don't need somebody else teaching my kids how to swear.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
think
personal.
TikTok and YouTube and all that shit did that a long time ago for all these kids. So everybody's, I know, I mean, it's like, I always thought swearing was a good thing, and I always thought that if you're more honest when you do swear. And if it's like, I don't know, it gives it a little more feeling,
Passion.
I agree
Yeah.
if it's used correctly, but watch whatever episode, the first episode of whatever the new block that came out, so episode 5. They're like literally saying shit for no reason. He's like saying, what the what the shit? That green grass is shit, or I don't know. I'm fucking at cross here, but like I remember going like that makes no fucking sense, bro. Like
Vecna looks like shit.
yeah, that would be cool. Like yeah, the hive mind's the shit. Like never like that they're like something stupid. It's not even like you got
It's so
shit on your
funny.
shoe, bro. It's like
It's funny that after we started this episode, Stacy and I watched like 3 or 4 different series that had hive mind in it.
Mm-hmm.
You
yeah,
know, and it's so funny how that like has been used in so many shows now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like
Oh,
every time
shit.
we hear it, it's so weird. There's been the invasion show. It was like about a hive mind thing about aliens. There was Plurbius who mentioned hive mind.
Last of Us, right?
I don't know if it was Last of Us. There was another show we
that
were
are
watching that
fucking
said it too. I
it's
can't
like
remember now. But it was weird because it's like you keep hearing this term. It's like and we think of Bitcoin as like we're all part of this network and we're all part of like, the truth and we understand something and we incentivize to do, help each other and to whatever. All these things is why we're the hive mind. But it's just weird how hearing some of the hive mind terms when it's like a negative thing in a show, it's also like to me, I think, well, also for the fiat system, it's this hive mind, this corporatocracy and group of people that are incentivized to protect it. And I just think of like it's like the good versus evil hive mind, it's like which one is the one that's gonna destroy the other?
yeah, it's often sometimes it's like they're talking about it like it's like groupthink or something, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like this bad thing. But then there's this other idea of like I don't know, one consciousness experiencing itself subjectively through us, like as a hive mind kind of idea.
Pluribus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you
I
mentioned that
think
one,
that
but
show just I haven't watched the last episode of that one yet.
Mhm.
yeah,
I
that's a
need
good
to.
show.
I liked it.
Have you watched that?
No,
No, it's good.
no, check it out.
It's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, no, I like the idea too of like the experience itself through us, like kind of. I keep looking, it's weird. I just said that comment and then I look over at the YouTube because we're like on a delay and I just saw cousin laughing and I'm like, what did I just like? I thought I just did something weird because I saw you laughing for like 2 minutes ago. So that's really weird. But Killer V, what did you had something to say?
Oh, I lost it. No,
Hive mind talk.
shit. Yeah, no, the hive mind. Like it. I mean, it pretty much is. I feel like I had this thought that was somewhere close to that. Like, what's where? Nah, let me scrap it. Never mind.
No,
But
well,
in the sense of like the hive minded, as a positive or negative, fiat versus Bitcoin. It's like the bigger, better hornet's nest is gonna win, right? And right now, yeah, there are things that are in favor, obviously, of Bitcoin, but there's a whole world of just incorrect shit going on. So, um,
uh-huh.
it's gonna take a lot of rework, and you know, it, I mean, I'm a killer bee, so I was kind of made for this. I
Yeah.
hope it's gonna be an interesting interesting uphill battle, but we'll get
Yeah,
there.
it's like there's no going back. Like once you are a killer bee or once you're
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
protecting
Like,
that hive, there's
you can't unkick the nest.
Hmm,
I
funny.
mean, yeah. It's there's nothing that once you fully get it, even though we're always learning about things every day and learning more about Bitcoin kind of all the time and seeing how it's evolving or I guess or whatever people evolve with it. It's almost like Bitcoin doesn't change what we do. But it's just kind of like, yeah, there's no going back. There's no reason to go back. And that's why it's exciting. So even though it can be weird to go through this change, to experience what happens to society around you and how you may still see people in pain and try to help them, understand Bitcoin and but it's uncomfortable to go through, but we also know that we already found like the finish line and we're not looking for another thing.
Mhm.
So we're gonna move on to. I want to move on to the Surroundos video because usually it takes us a bit of time to unpack that.
You got to do an unboxing real quick.
And I was gonna mention the unboxing. We are going to
I'm
show.
excited for this.
Yes, this is
I've waited.
Satoshi's.
I'm the type of
Oh.
person that I don't know if cousin because of his tats or whatever, but when I got my one and only tattoo, I didn't look at it until it was done because I wanted to have a nice surprise. And Stacy's the complete opposite of that. Anytime she gets anything, she like jumps on it like right away, like she can't keep a secret.
Yeah.
I remember she bought me tickets to go see a concert, and she's just sitting next to me on the couch, and she's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I got you tickets for." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
It
You
was
know,
like
it was like supposed to be a
before.
surprise. You know, so yeah. So I'm the type of person that can wait because I like to be surprised. So our buddy, Mr. Satoshi's pleb,
Pleb
made me some shoes. So I'm
goodies.
unboxing them right now.
This
So
is the
let's,
Satoshi sweatshirt, FYI.
Ooh, I love that with the sad
is it?
symbol.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Nice.
Awesome.
I love that.
All right, here we go.
That's on my list, man.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
dope.
Oh.
So
Oh.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
that's so
Nice.
That's sick.
awesome. I haven't seen them either. I
Oh,
didn't
those is
peek.
like badass.
those are dope.
So cool.
Orange flock.
That's so cool.
What does it say? Orange
Nice.
what?
orange flock.
Flock.
Oh, so cool.
Orange
So
flock.
awesome. Let's see the tongue. Yeah, it is. It's really cool. Oh, the tongue is awesome.
He always does cool things with that too. Oh, that's
Yeah, I can see that.
that's the logo
Yeah.
right there.
And logo on it. That's so cool.
Oh man.
Thank you so much. I
I love
really
it. Let me see the
appreciate it.
side one more time. The side with the sheep. What does it say next to it? Black sheep.
Black
With the,
sheep.
okay.
Yeah, yeah,
That looks awesome.
it is.
Yeah,
That's fucking
I
cool.
am glad because I have not seen them yet, and I was really patient.
I mean, look how cool that even the logo on the back has a little shoe with a Bitcoin logo on it. You can see that.
So awesome.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so cool. That's
And then
fucking
these
awesome.
are so I already unboxed because I'm not patient. So these are the other ones that I got.
Oh yeah, the other ones you got.
Oh yeah, I have
You got the other
more.
ones that just came. They're
Yes.
so fucking cool.
Can I stand that? Okay, hold on.
They'll probably.
Dude, that's sick.
So these.
Oh,
Nice.
How
this
cool
is
is that?
PBA
Wow.
shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Isn't that awesome? And then on the
Oh,
inside it
wow.
has the tongue here. It looks like a. Can we see it? It's like a melting bee, sort of.
Right.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
And then where is it? On this side, it's just
It says Satoshi's, right?
Satoshi.
Or
Satoshi.
Satoshi.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
How
just
about the back? Let's see the back.
with the sat symbol.
Right.
Oh, that's the symbol on his shirt.
Nice.
Nice.
That's all.
Yeah,
Nice.
this is so freaking
That's
awesome.
so
And they
cool.
look like
Those are so awesome.
graffiti looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
You
crazy.
know, I love them. Like,
Yeah.
and they're so comfortable and they feel really, really nice. I love these. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna wear them wherever the parents are, the fiat parents. I'm just gonna walk around with my shoes
Put
and
my foot
black,
in their face.
my black sheep hoodie. Proud, proud to be different. I don't care. I'm not gonna try to. We were watching this movie yesterday that was really funny, and it was like joking about a group of moms, and they all had the same gray color Honda minivan because that's what everyone drives, and it was almost like a.
They were a gang.
They were like a gang of moms, and they just all had to have the same car. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to be like that. I'm not gonna be.
But it's true because I mean we've talked about it.
Yeah,
The town that we live in, like we feel like that's part of our town too. You
yeah.
know, it's like parents are afraid to ruffle any feathers because they're afraid they're gonna get pushed out of the parent groups.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like
Mhm.
you're really worried about that?
The momphia.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mafia. That's a good one.
Mafia, yeah.
So
That's so true.
perfect.
It's awesome.
Oh my god, I should just anytime they group message me, I should just name it Momfia.
You
Let's see what they say.
ready for some music? What
I
do you guys
think we're
think?
ready. Okay, so we gotta tell people, whoever is watching.
Oh my
You
God.
want me to introduce this?
introduce
getting ready.
this. Why are we doing
Jesus,
this?
getting ready. Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Cousin's
Yeah.
got his shades on.
So bright.
Still
He
trying to
needs
figure
to-
out
He's
why are we
ready.
doing
I'm-
this.
You're ready with
That'd be
his.
funny if Killer Bee's like picture, for some reason the hands go up like this on the
Oh my god, that'd be great. I need Jarvis. Jarvis, make that happen. Fuck, it's still not
There'll be
here.
like a teardrop, on the side
Yeah,
of his
he's just
cheek.
gonna start crying. Just
His
Like the
orange
face
Native
will
tears.
turn
American
bright
commercial
red.
from the
Crying.
80s when the guy like you see the tear go down his eye.
Yeah, the littering.
Yeah, the
fucking-
littering.
my
All
God.
right, so we like to end every show with a little musical extravaganza. He's going full of fucking.
He's trying to protect himself from this right now.
Safe space.
It's like the Unabomber. This is about to be the bomb, and we should all put our hoods up.
He's scared.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's without further ado, in February. Do you guys know what's coming up in February?
Valentine's Day.
No,
Oh,
besides that, it happens every
Groundhog's
4
Day.
years.
A leap year.
The Olympics, the Winter Olympics,
Oh, yeah.
are in February. I didn't even know until I looked it up, and then I'm like, hey, what a perfect video to show.
Mhm.
Even though it's New Year's, he had some New Year's videos, but I don't think they really were up to par.
Captured.
You know, they didn't
Mhm.
capture the essence of our show that we like
Can
to take
I
the
got.
best.
I got to know, Eugene. Do you have like familiarity with this content?
Oh, a ton.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
that's
So
like-
you know. All
think
right.
George would have spared him?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I've been it since when you started. We all started.
Yeah.
Too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
So what did
during-
George?
This
Did you
journey-
expose Eugene? Are you the contagion here, or Eugene? Are you the one who exposed George?
No, I'm the
No.
one that had it.
No, he was the one. Yeah.
George was the what do
He
you
opened
call the
Pandora's
original
box.
source of infection? Like the
Patient zero.
Yes.
Zero,
I was patient zero
George's
to this
patient zero.
infection.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Toronto's contagion.
Yeah. All right, so let me pull this up.
Serontosis.
my God.
Toronto. I got
Sarantosis.
some Torontosis.
Join a fan club.
We
Early
should.
onset acute
I think I
case
gotta
of-
take my hood off for this because my hair is not working for me. All right.
All right. All right, you guys see the screen here?
Oh
He
my
made
God.
a song
Already.
for the Olympics.
So
Better
this is a
believe it.
song. Oh, I mean, it doesn't get better than this. So all right, here we go.
Who are all these people at the bottom?
Those are Olymp.
Is this just random B-roll fucking cutouts?
Kim Yuna. So good. It's kind of scary.
That was kind of thought.
I don't. I mean, I sort of understand, but I don't understand. All right.
Hold up.
Dude, is it the
Yeah,
special one?
I think it is.
So, did he is a musician, right? Like because I have
Yes.
I
It is.
Oh my god.
he. I mean, I don't know. Like this dude's all right. The dude's like a plastic surgeon. Like
Dude,
auto-tune, auto-tune exists, and I think it's probably in his price range. So I don't understand.
Yeah. I mean, it's like that's
Even
what I'm
just-
saying about the tone deaf. Like, it's not just hearing yourself while you're singing, it's hearing
What's
it back, like George said in one other episode. Like,
No, we're
did
good.
he hear this version
Yeah,
of
it's
the
not
final cut? And he's like, this is the one. This is the one
Yeah,
that's solved for that.
he full send. Just post it, and it's solid gold. It's winning. It's getting
And
the
look
gold.
at the font he's using. It's almost like a serial killer font.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Special Olympics font.
It is.
It's
very special. Here we go. Let's rewind that because I mean, we're only 2 lines in, but I
yes,
mean,
let's
Yeah,
do
we
that.
Yeah.
we need to relive that.
Yeah.
He's having some breathing problems.
All right,
I
here we
just
go.
love that we're Wait.
Every 4 years we're cheering, flags flying, hot jittering. The athletes are really something, keep us glued to our screens, but don't lose track of how hard it is to make it to a stage like this.
First of all, that's him walking on a fucking field. How is that supposed to make us believe this is fucking Olympics? Look at him. This guy's in the Olympics.
You clearly there's lines on the grass. So
They erased the lines when he stepped on the field.
It's the first line says dream of running or something like that, and he's walking slower than Tim Robinson in I Think You Should Leave when he says, hold the door, and he's walking slow. He's like going slower than that when he's talking about running in the Olympics.
All right. So this is, I mean,
This is a good one.
I'm hoping this plays at the Olympics to pump up the athletes.
Right?
how could it not?
I don't know. All right, here we go.
He's
I
shopping
think
it
the
around.
chorus is coming.
I mean, isn't this the kind of content? I've never watched the Olympics. I don't.
Well, you're watching it.
You're watching it if this is involved.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a different story.
Opening ceremony. We got a special guy to sing for
Green
us.
Fax is cracking up.
It's the sacrifice. It's what you did in the dark that
What?
pushed you into the light. It's the time you sacrifice. You never quit, just try.
Nothing says fucking Olympics like a guy playing tennis in jeans.
But yeah, Greece.
Grease.
Just tried and tried. Like, I love his pixel-based stock footage. Like, you just typed in, like, searched people running sports. You typed in sports, and he just took every video.
Oh yeah. It's
And then
awesome.
I just love how he's like thinking, you know how I think lyrically Cousin said in the last, I think it was the last video that it was one of his strongest videos for Christmas.
Yeah, the Christmas one.
I
Yeah.
think this one could be, in a way, I'm almost thinking like the lyrics, because it's about time sacrifice and sort of along the lines of,
Yeah, she's a
you
fan.
know,
This is a
changing and what putting in work and Bitcoin things. But just like the way he's delivering it is insane. I cannot believe
original.
It's
that
just
even if you don't have a good
Springsteen.
voice, the delivery there is shocking.
Impeccable.
I mean,
Like the placement over the music makes the least amount of sense I think a song could possibly like. It's like two different time signatures and in two different languages that don't exist in the same universe.
It's like somebody that's trying to yell over the music to talk to their friend at a bar.
Oh, why is it so breathy? It's like,
Dude, he's in
it's
fucking
nothing like. Is he still
Bro, your
finding his
vocals
voice?
breathy. Fucking-
He's still
He's playing
finding
fucking
his
tennis in jeans.
Yeah.
Killer Bee, what do you want?
voice.
Toronto's has
I-
a breathy vocal after running through a
I've
field of
already
his fucking
established.
beautiful
Wait,
voice.
after
It's the
what?
first episode that I've shown up at that I'm not getting what I want.
What did you say before, Cousin, too?
Oh, I said he had breathy vocal after running through a field in his bugle boys.
It's running in tight jeans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's awesome. All right, let's keep going. I mean, how can you
Can I
stop?
also say what was the lyric before tried and tried? Because I feel tried and tried is a lazy lyric.
Oh, let's
That's
go
the
back
only
to it a
lazy
little
one
bit.
so far.
That's pretty
Right,
bad.
Is it
right.
after this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the
Pushed you into the light. It's the time.
It's the time.
Sacrifice. You never quit, just try to try. I kept dreaming.
You kept dreaming of bright
I
lights.
mean, he's being
He's
positive.
talking about being in the spotlight.
It's a
He's
solid
talking
note.
about being recognized. He's talking about
Oh my god.
being
all
like,
those
I
all those
tried and I
phones are
got
taking
to
pictures of him right now
I got to the big stage.
because of his sacrifice.
It's like a donkey show's going on over there.
Oh,
We're
God.
taking pictures of him. Jeeves, what do you say, Jeeves?
I feel so I'm so glad that um well I'm not the worst singer. I know.
You're not the worst singer.
You have a great voice. You're crazy.
do.
but-
That's a
Yeah.
feat.
You are like
Yes.
the instant rock star status upon seeing this, dude. Like
Hell yeah.
anything you've ever done, like you could literally drop your guitar in the middle of it, like on stage, just right on the ground.
And that's
And
Yeah.
that is a
something
way
you-
better live performance than I think that you're
never
gonna get.
thought I could do it. Right? That's one of the other things I did this year. Like never thought I would like give an
Do you think those
impromptu.
are his arms?
You never thought you'd meet a friend who's
No,
literally
this
gonna
is
pressure you
footage
into
from
like playing
Brazil.
entire Floyd albums with him.
Right, he's from Brazil. You're right. It's like a Brazilian.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
this guy's got
footage from
Brazil on.
Brazil.
Wait,
He
wait, what?
pirated this off fucking Brazil, the Portuguese national network or whatever. I don't know.
Right.
I think it was a protest.
This is actually a protest. Of the,
There's somebody lying on the ground. They're all just taking pictures instead of helping him.
yeah, this is like
I said it's
Brazilian
probably a
bad
donkey
fight.
show.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, it
All
is
right,
a
here we go.
protest.
No one's helping the donkey.
Jeeves, you need to send one of these
No
to
one's
India and be
helping
like, this is what's happening in America. This is what's in right now.
This,
People will stop talking to me. That's what
You
they
need
do.
to.
Does
Here we
anyone
go.
else watching in the chat feel anxiety watching this? And do you feel therapy by hearing us joke about it?
I think people enjoy us joking about it. I think if we just played it straight through, it would induce some reactions, like some negative ones.
I
Right,
feel
right.
like it helps me.
Ulcers, foaming
I
at the
could never
mouth.
do this alone.
Yes,
Yeah,
right?
always use the buddy system. I've been saying it for a while.
Yeah.
Buddies.
What did you say, Eugene?
No, I was gonna say this. Like watching his music, like helps me practice gratitude. Just because I'm just grateful that I am who I am. You know,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Your life doesn't seem.
it's not that bad,
Yeah.
guys.
It's not
Nothing.
that
Everything is so
It
good
could
right
always
now.
be worse.
It could be this.
I'll
Every
send you a
time-
link.
Like every time we stop, do you feel like, oh God, okay, I have a minute now, and like
Yeah.
you know, and then, but then it starts again, and you're like, oh God, here we go. It's like being on the roller coaster, and you know you're about to like start, you're about to like fly to the bottom, and but then it stops, and you just kind of go side to side for a little bit. You're like, oh okay, it's fast, but it's like okay, and then, like oh here comes the loop. Oh no, dude.
Like I
But,
never
like,
planned
To pull on a previous thread, like he's living his authentic life and he's living
and-
his truth, which
Hell
is great,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
respect him for it. But that doesn't mean you don't get shit on for it.
oh yeah, no, it's open fire, bro. Like
Yeah, you put yourself out there, like get comfortable being
Oh, yeah.
uncomfortable with random internet people,
True,
who
true.
don't know anything about you other
This
than
this is like declaring
your
hunting
business
season.
address.
yeah, okay.
You
Well,
know,
I said a thing once. I said a
Talk
thing
about your
once, and
music.
people wouldn't leave me alone for like a fucking day and a half because I said a thing.
That's such a great point, though. Yeah, respect his. He's being himself, and he is not afraid to
Yeah.
show it.
Yeah.
And he's consistent over time for many years
Absolutely.
of
Well,
uploads
right.
of these videos, and
Yeah.
he doesn't quit.
We could all
and he
learn a
has
thing from
sacrificed-
Sorrento's.
I
What
agree.
did you say?
We could all learn a thing from
Yes,
Sorrento.
he
Yes, I think-
sacrificed
I
so
think
much time.
I think
Yeah.
psychologically that's why we do this.
Yeah.
I
And, like,
He
think
is
I
the
make no
real life
mistake, like-
cacophonics.
What's that?
He's the
Steve?
real life cacophonics from like the Asterix Nobles. Do you know cacophonics?
No.
He's like this guy with the bagpipe.
What do you
who
do?
does- he's
kill
always
people
he's
with
always
it?
trying to sing situational songs, and people shut him up because he sings horrendously, and he uses the bagpipe.
Oh
And
wow.
people
Okay.
cacophonics is called. His name is cacophonics.
Okay.
All right, so basically you're saying that when we run out of Sarantos videos, we have like a whole other season, like a whole new arc coming.
We'll
Okay.
never run out of Sarantos videos.
I don't think so.
God willing.
Now that he's getting some more attention, he's gonna post like every
2 weeks.
I hope he does. I mean, I want to make this known. Like, no matter how much I will tear this shit down, and believe me, I will tear this shit down for as long as I have to watch it. But I salute this man. I do, because he's like Cousin said, he's living his best life, and you know what I mean. No one's gonna tell him that he can't write the best Olympic song that's ever fucking.
No.
Yeah.
100%.
Hear me out. Sarantos, Hive-minded song. We all just fucking like flood him with comments to write a song for Hive-minded, and he can shit on all of us.
Hell yeah. It's open
I
season.
feel like
Put
that's
yourself out there.
You can say, who's that
It'll be
dude?
circular because we're gonna then
Yeah.
play it
It'll be like
live
a
and
white
then shit on
fence.
it.
Yeah,
The
when
white
you
fence
go-
wrapped all the way around.
The white
Yeah.
fence,
Yeah.
right?
It's open season for internet. You know, you have to be, and you know what? It can be uncomfortable being on the internet. People could be scared to share themselves because of possibly having negativity come back to you. But you know what? You can't be afraid to not be yourself and put out whatever you want to put out. But you have to also either laugh about it, you know, or just expect. You can't have expectations, like you said at the beginning. Well, there we go. Just do it.
Just do it. All right, here we go. You guys ready?
No.
I need my heroin.
Here we go. Back to the tennis real quick.
Good.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Steve Perry.
Code looks good on TV.
Oh my God.
4 years we're watching. Dreams becoming reality.
I'm sorry.
Laura said this is definitely a team effort, by the way.
Yeah. Team effort. We have
And
to
it takes
all
all of us.
absorb it.
Yeah, we're never gonna be able to we're never gonna stop the deadlights if we don't do this together.
And Bring Facts also said it would be cringe without commentary. So,
Yeah.
I
Oh my
mean,
God, yeah.
Can you
Wow.
imagine if we didn't say anything and we just like stood staring at the screen, like all
Oh my God.
all
And
six of
then
us?
just like went on about our normal conversation afterwards. Like it was just like a
Yeah,
break.
it's
where you
completely
Sarantos
different.
and then, like,
Anyway.
oh, yeah.
Anyways, that was our episode for today. Have a great night and happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah.
Did you try the fucking? Did you try the fucking? The fucking hibachi place down like down the street? You're like, yeah, it's fantastic.
And
yeah.
back to hand cake. Like, right?
we
What's
told
up with
Eugene
that
about
thing?
that just before we got on. We talked about that, how we had a whole segment about the food phobias for Thanksgiving.
God. We were talking about it at Christmas too.
Oh, bro, no, there's been so much food like in the like break room at work since like a little bit before Christmas. And I walk by it like every day, like just go straight for my lunch bag. Just like I try not to shake my head because there's people in the room. I just like I don't want to be rude because like I don't know who made this shit. You know what I mean? And I don't want to like. It's
He's
not so
like
much that I
just
don't want to
runs
like.
quickly past. Like I already ate.
Just
Yeah,
walk
like,
through and be
I
like,
know I
"That's
don't. I know I'm
pancake."
gonna have a conversation with a female who made something and be like, "I'm sorry," and I don't want to have to go through all that. So it's just
I'm on a
stone
strict
face,
diet.
in, out, and done.
When
It's
somebody
awesome.
offers me something now, my new thing is to say, "Oh no, I didn't wash my hands," and then I just keep walking.
Nice, nice. That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
That's
Cool, man.
amazing.
That's good.
That's awesome. Yes.
That's so good. George is definitely using it. I know.
Yeah. I
Oh,
just
yeah,
tell
consider
people I
that
don't want
mine
their food.
for
Oh, you
like
just jerked
yeah.
off.
Sorry.
Sorry, I just jerked off.
There you go. That's up in the fucking game there.
My fingers are like
Now you ain't asking. Now you ain't
I
up
got
on these
web
shit.
fingers.
With
Oh
dead
my God.
babies in my
Oh,
hands.
fucking gecko! I'm gecko handed it. I'm like grabbing your fucking chocolate chip cookie.
I can't spread my fingers.
Don't let me anywhere near the deviled eggs. You'll make demons.
I'm afraid I'm going to implant one in the deviled eggs.
They're gonna be just like, I'm never talking to you again, crazy ass.
That is how
My
you
goal.
get invited to next year's Christmas party.
I'll never offer you food again.
On a
Mission
side note, does
accomplished.
anyone ever think about that egg salad is just chicken salad?
Uh-huh.
This
Pretty
one's been
much,
rotting
yeah.
my brain for a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty much.
All right,
That
you guys
is
ready?
Very true.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can make it through another 30 seconds.
Oh,
Uh,
Becoming reality. The athletes are really something. Reporters
Who's our 8-year-old boy?
Count the metal.
They don't even really matter. We're
What?
not used to deserve a challenge.
Oh. Oh my god, it was terrible.
so I
Go back to that belly flop. No, I saw that too. Look at this. She's entering the water like that.
that had
I
that-
missed it. Go ahead.
Watch. This is watch. Watch this.
Dude. The Olympics, they make like no splash, right?
Yeah,
It's
she
he's
made
like,
all the
this is
splash. It has to be.
that's amazing.
Oh my
I
god.
can't believe I missed that. Good catch.
What is this guy doing?
He's retired.
Fucking clocking in at Home Depot.
He just retired.
Yeah, what
This
is
guy's
this
just
guy's
fucking
role?
walking behind the scenes.
He's gonna
He's
turn
like
this old building into the best goddamn dance studio the city's ever seen.
Splash can.
Oh shit.
All right,
You know,
That's
the
his unit
input
card
of
in his fucking hand.
what
I
did you
almost
say?
want to rewind it back to the fucking belly flop.
See, yeah, the belly flop. I wouldn't have had a background information of what this visual meant.
That's
So
Coach that fucked up that flop. He's back in the same going home. He's
What
like,
is the
"Fuck that."
context here?
That was my best
The
fucking die roll.
context is never give up. That's what
But there were
overdoing it.
8-year-old boys practicing judo or
I
whatever.
know.
I know. It's like, what the fuck is this cockfighting next?
Dude, that one kid was gonna get lit the
Whatever you can
fuck
pull
up
off
if
the
they cut it.
fucking Pixel Bay, man.
dude,
These two
half
right
the
here.
half the images are people just exercising.
I know. The girl was doing fucking burpees.
Yeah.
It's like, what Olympics is this at? This is some like,
He's like
Also
spying in
sacrifice, man.
somebody's
This
like
is
they have like a
like
home gym and
It's
he's just
training
like
is what it is. It's just
black
training.
market Olympics.
This is the montage for. I really don't know what Olympics this is though.
Yeah. I'm gonna find out. We're all gonna watch it.
Toronto's Olympics.
I swear to God, I can watch the clips of us reacting to these videos. I love editing them because I still watch it after I'm done many times. I enjoy it.
I just want everybody to know, like this right now, this is not my angry face. This is my astonished face.
You're like,
This is me
"God
blown away
damn."
right now.
That's what it's saying.
I just wish we could get two hands to cover like
I think if we clip this, if we clip any part of this where we're talking about like the just unimaginable horror, like you could probably.
Can we all
Like,
make Killer Bee's
make a GIF.
astonished face?
I did already.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Back to the fucking.
Sacrifice.
It's what you did in the dark.
What you did in the dark?
Into the light.
Noah.
Time you saw.
Oh, what was that guy doing? He was like practicing his fucking dance.
For the dance studio.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
You're right.
That's true.
Dude, that's the guy that's what it looks like now. And,
Wow.
on the other side of that fucking partition is
Just
Yeah.
rumble.
Like,
What he
he's-
did in the dark pushed him into the light, though, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip that. What is what you did in the dark, and I'm gonna like probably troll people with it. I think I'm gonna revisit the beginning of the year and sort of
That's
like,
amazing.
go in dark.
All right, here we go.
I wish it would have bounced back and hit him.
What's that?
I wish that would have bounced ricocheted off the wall and fucking impaled him.
Wouldn't it be amazing if the clip he had for like the long or that would be the pole vault would be the guy that like got his junk caught on the thing?
Oh God, I remember that.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
that'd have been awesome if that guy got impaled by it, though. If that
It just
bounced off.
bounced back and hit him in the shoulder. He was fucking throwing it with.
This guy. All right, here we go. Let's say that again.
Hot dogs.
Ooh. What the fuck? These are beers.
Beer cans?
Yeah, we're in a bar.
Yeah, beer cans, yes.
We're in a
all
bar.
Bud
Whatever,
products.
that's cool. You know, gotta take a break once in a while. Get some calories.
Athletes' drink of choice in an American flag shape.
Let's drink.
Whiskey. Daisy Dukes are back. It's not bad.
Oh, look at that effort. Wait, he like walked over to the ball and slowly swung it.
He's like,
In
"This
his
is not
fucking
pickleball."
bugle boys. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
I know, he's got his jeans on.
He's like, I thought we were
Look
I
at
don't
it,
know.
look at
I
it.
don't even know
This
why
is-
he needs it. He doesn't need to add that clip. It's
I
like
know.
so opposite of Olympics.
The tennis one.
Oh, the
No, the whiskey bar makes no sense either.
Yeah.
But look what it says in the back. Daisy Dukes are back.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited. I don't know about you. I've been waiting for a while.
Yeah, this is the best
Nothing
part.
says Olympics like Daisy Dukes and Fixins.
What'd you say, Cos?
The fucks?
Nothing.
And it's like you like put like gummy bears in your fucking whiskey sour. Like, what's going on here?
All right, there we go.
Is this white?
Here's the backhand.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Oh, it's the best part of the song so far.
All right, cool. Diversity shot.
A lot of water. This girl's
Insert
only
the
drinking
shots.
water.
Yeah,
Did he- Wait, pause it. George, did he just have the same girl drinking water twice? Is he just following a girl around
She had no idea. She had
watching
no
her
idea.
chug water?
I feel like, yeah, I feel they've got to be real loose with the like who you're allowed to film in Canada.
This is Chicagoland.
Yeah.
Oh no, really?
He says the
Yeah.
Olympics official music video. That's
Oh,
makes
for
it
sure.
Oh,
Stop
yes.
it, man.
Good catch, Jeeves.
It is. Everybody's gonna watch it before they go out.
official. Like
All right, here we go.
Slow mo.
No. That was the best footage he got of that swimmer. Like, you know how you have all those cool like vaults off the thing that the swimmers take off, but then he's like, I'm
Yes.
gonna catch this guy.
Going
Put it in my
backwards.
video.
Oh
With
yeah, it
that
had to be
angle.
close to the end. You need the payoff to be like, you got to get through the whole video to get to that part.
Yeah, but that swimmer had the most possible drag. Like, he couldn't have any more. Like, his entire body was just at like 45 degrees going through the
Yes.
water. Like,
That guy on the right skipped leg day like a motherfucker, man. Look at that guy.
Holy shit, dude!
So
That doesn't make any sense. That leg makes zero sense. It
Look at the
looks like
guy on the
it
left.
looks like one of those like where the knees fold backwards and shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, like a fucking some kind of robot gazelle or some fucking weird. I don't know.
what is he doing in the dark though?
I don't know. Maybe training.
I think it's something like
Is this something dirty?
yeah, or like
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. It's like
Trafficking in the dark.
yeah,
good point, Eugene.
fucking
That's
freak
weird.
off.
Time to time.
Freak off.
Yeah, baby oil.
It's the oil, the baby oil.
The two people on the left look like they've been poisoned.
Well, the chick in the yellow is like busted nut.
Like he looks like he's got a stomach ache, and she's like making some weird noise.
Yeah,
I think
she's
he's
got
got one-
vibrating
I think
underwear
he's
on.
got one of those
Yeah.
underwear with the fucking that buzz, you know, and he's just going off at the wrong time.
That guy's about to like have like some vomiting or something.
Somebody's gonna throw up after this.
You know what he did? You know, like I don't know why I always
Yeah, it's gonna
reference
be
The
me.
Office, but how Michael Scott said he was going to carb load and ate Alfredo.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
That looks like what that guy did, and he's like, "Oh man, I shouldn't have eaten that Alfredo
No,
before my
it's a bad
Olympic
choice.
preparation."
Never quit. You always kept dreaming of the bright lights.
By the way,
Oh, the dope boy.
that's what-
Hold on,
Yes,
what is he donating
Special
money?
episode.
Because everyone
Oh my-
deserves a chance.
Everyone deserves a
As profits
chance.
generated from this song will be donated to the Special Olympics. And he quoted himself on the bottom. Sorrento's.
Do you see how he went from 33% because you knew he's like, fuck,
Yeah, I know. I'm not making anything.
a percentage.
A percentage.
You
That
guys,
noble man.
I did not realize the percentage change, and also, like, who was it that said it? Was it Cousin that did the calculation in a previous video? And Jeeves
Yeah.
said, "So
was
you're
1.5
telling
million.
me he could have donated like $500,000 to that charity instead of $0?" And then I don't know which one of you said he could have
Cousin.
cured cancer.
yeah, you could have cured cousins.
Cousin said that.
Like this motherfucker could
kind
have
of-
cured cancer.
Like $500,000 because he just had to use that money to buy
I-
Bitcoin and just donate
And that's
it.
when Jeeves said, "Shut the fuck up and buy Bitcoin."
Yeah,
Shut the fuck
yeah.
up.
Because didn't we calculate like each video was like from whatever day it was like $1.5 million?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
he only paid 5,000 for that
Yeah,
fucking
Yeah,
professional
we are saying like
video.
yeah,
yeah.
very rough estimates.
Very rough.
I
Like,
mean,
what
you
Jeeves
even broke it down like if he paid 5 people $100 a
Mm-hmm.
day and it took however much time, you came up with like a rough number. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't just some, you know, it was like thought out calculation. And that's
I mean,
all
that country song probably was 8,000.
I would
that
think
was
so.
that production was.
He has like, I think he has like a
Good, yeah.
$1,000 one.
Professional.
I gotta say though, I hope that this stuff does cure cancer because I'm dead certain that something inside me fucking
Curing
died.
something.
Something
Laughter
inside
is the
me
best
stone
medicine.
dead right now. So I hope
Laughter
it's,
is the best
Seasonal
medicine.
depression for us right now.
Yeah. It gets
You know-
dark early here.
We're doing some cool shit because this is almost like probably retraining your nervous system because
Yeah.
this video gives you some like Sorrento's can give you much anxiety. You know,
He's
it's
got
fight or
he's doing
flight.
God's work.
God plan.
Oh god.
So you're in this fight or flight state, and then you
side
laugh your
effects
ass off. So then it's like, that wasn't bad. You know, so your body's like, it's like retraining your body to like not be like, you know, we're doing great things here on the
Yeah.
Hive Minded.
every
I
single
think
one of
so.
us is a miracle. Common side effects of Sorrentosis might include anxiety.
And it might be uncomfortable, but you will grow and you will come out a better person.
My
Or
Sorrentosis is
suicide.
Side
not
effects
half the
include
time.
insistent vomiting and diarrhea.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
Yes.
even thoughts of suicide could be a side effect of Sorrento.
Yes.
If
Fuck,
you're
man.
strong
Random
enough. What is
obsession with
that like?
you all
You're having a
first.
bad day, and that pushes you off the edge.
You have
I
your
feel like
fucking
no. I feel like this
Spotify
is
on-
this is make or
on
break
random.
material.
Yeah.
That shit
But
comes
I
on and you're on the fucking
Eugene,
side
no,
of a
Eugene makes a
thing
good
and
point
that
here
shit comes
because
on.
like, wait, what, George?
I said, like, imagine being like Spotify and having like "The Wind Beneath My Wings" by Bette Midler, and then it's on random, and that fucking song comes on afterward. And you're
Oh,
like,
imagine he pays for like fucking
then you
promotion, so it just forces its way into your fucking playlist.
you just step right off the cliff at that point. You're like, oh my god, I was feeling so good, but
No, I
Or-
think
or I
Eugene,
think-
Eugene makes a good point here because like this is make or break material. Like you're either gonna look at it the way we're looking at it, or look at it the way I would be looking at. Because I still do feel this way, but like I'm surviving it because of you guys. So like I want to stick my head in a fucking meat grinder, and
Why do I laugh at that? We're all laughing at
because
that.
it's funny. No, no. It's not that bad, you know. I mean, no, it is that bad, but
Hey,
like,
we
but
all
we're
agree
all doing
Torontosis is
great.
real, but we have each other, so it
Yeah.
doesn't metastasize.
Mhm.
And
Oh my god.
This is how we cure
Okay,
kids.
wait. Can I screen share? I'm gonna share something real quick.
oh no,
Hold on. How do I do this again? Here we go. Okay.
for sure.
All right, here we go. So this is what I think of when it's like, is it worth it to watch Toronto's if you're strong enough? Otherwise, it could turn really bad for you.
What was that from? Falling Down? No, he wasn't Falling Down.
No, it was
that's
Men in Black, right?
Oh, Men in Black.
Black.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
always think
yeah, how it
Down,
could
the
go
guy
one of
goes
two
insane.
ways.
I understood that
Sixth
reference.
Avenue.
But I
That's the
mostly
greatest part about not having worked at a school for the last week. I haven't had to hear 6-7 every fucking 5 minutes.
Oh, and then now
Like,
you
that's
just said
fucking
it.
awesome.
It's like the game. I just lost the game because I thought about the game. Somebody just brought up 6-7, and now I lost the 6-7 game.
What's that?
I was doing so good.
Fantasy football?
No, I know. Just just
just
you
thinking of
never
it.
heard of the
Oh,
game?
just-
You
No,
never heard
what
of the
game?
game?
No.
You're losing the game when you're thinking about the game. The only way to be winning the game is not to think about the game. So every time you think about the game, you lose.
No.
But you're playing it forever now. So every time you think about the game, you're gonna be like, "Oh fuck, I was winning for so long."
I know.
It's like
what the
don't
fuck
look
goes on
down.
around here? I don't even know what that means.
I don't know, dude. It's like I've been staring at the abyss for like 5 minutes, and fucking now we're here.
We're here.
Toronto's just
That's the Torontosis talking, dude.
man of
That's
God.
the Torontosis
You
talking.
need some kind of fucking amoxicillin or some shit.
Yeah.
More Cillin.
Killer Bee's lost, dude. It's too late for him.
Oh, man. That mouth is getting wider and wider in your fucking profile picture, man. Jesus Christ.
He's eye banging me.
Yeah. Are you eye banging me?
Yeah, I think he's eye
I think it's
banging
more of an
me.
ice snacking.
Always
I have
ice.
to be honest.
But
I'm
maybe
eye
I'm just a
banging
bitch.
everything.
Candy cheating.
Or
It's a little
candy
cheating.
There's so many cooler things to say.
I mean, he
No.
said it.
Agreed.
I
It's
don't
awesome.
know. This
Oh
is
my god.
I just think I literally I'm hurting
Say it,
from
Stacey.
my stomach hurts from laughing a lot. That's what it is.
Yeah.
What's
So I
that?
was it's like
All
crying.
the
I know,
muscles,
geez,
all
you
the
alright?
muscles that I use
Yeah,
to flex are
because
like
I was thinking people can use this as a weapon. If someone
weapon?
wants to make your opponent lose in Olympics, just make them listen to the song, and they'll be so
Oh,
demotivated
God.
by the end of it. They will just stop.
Yeah, they'll
No,
stop
yeah.
swimming. They'll just
dude, imagine trying to get a workout into this.
Dude, fuck waterboarding. The CIA should be using
Yeah.
this music to fucking.
Oh, yeah.
And even if they choose not to watch, you could just hack their computer and constantly send them different emails, make them
Oh my
think it's a
God.
different video, and every time they opened up, it's like, you ever dreamed of running?
Oh my god, it's like
Every
ritual,
time.
like,
try.
Put that on the
I
button.
try.
Put that on the button.
Fug them.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
tried and tried and tried and tried.
Right. So good.
It's what you did in the dark.
Yeah, dude.
What you did in the dark,
What
like
are you doing, bro?
Wouldn't that be funny if it did in the
Right.
dark? He was back in the corner and he just turns around.
Oh my god! It's like a flashlight. You just see his face.
You see him turn
Um,
around. Next scene is going like this.
I need one more, and he's
Oh my
like,
God.
it's like I need one more picture for this video. A
Hand
bar.
babies.
Let me
An
use that
American
fucking
flag
thong
beers.
picture in the
Washing it.
corner again.
He's like washing out a fleshlight.
Yeah, the long ass scrubber is fucking,
Yeah, like those.
A toilet brush.
yeah.
He's
Oh
got
my
a
God.
he's got a
Oh,
sock
they
with
both
fucking
look
googly
good.
eyes and lipstick.
I love I love how he puts himself in the video as a tennis player, though.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so lethargically, like he's just
But then he
like
was walking in
lethargic.
not
a
even like
field.
energetic, like so.
He
Yeah.
also did it as a competitive walker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He walked
like
across
some,
that field.
literally right
Yeah.
after some girl's
Walk.
ass is eating her yoga pants, he's fucking walked over to a tennis ball and just fucking like just doesn't give a fuck.
Oh my god.
Wait, do you think the
She
girl
looks at him
that's
weird,
staying
and he
with
looks
him,
up, and he's like, "Hey, would you excuse me? I'm trying to make art here." Like,
he tells
Trying to
a
work
guy,
out. You're wearing
wait,
jeans. I know.
he goes he goes to a gym and he's like, "Hey, I'm making a music video. Can you just do this with the weight?" Like a bunch of
just
times.
swinging around. Yeah,
Oh god.
Swinging
I'm telling
around.
you,
swinging 45 or just
he went to like Pixel Bay or like one of those things and typed in swimming or sports and just like took every
Oh my
image
god, that's
for
amazing.
sure. I
Wait,
bet I
what'd
can
you
find those exact images.
But what about the sports? I'm sorry. I was like,
No, I think he typed in like things like Pixel Bay where you can just get stock shit.
Oh yeah.
You just
Oh,
typed
for
sports in and took this and then wrote in crayon his lyric.
Some guy like this.
Do you think the font is called Special
Like
Olympics?
It's called
Oh
for
my God,
Special
this is
Olympics.
Special Olympic font.
Like
Yeah.
a font that like
And you click
God,
on it and it goes,
That's like such a serious font, and like, oh my
No,
god.
he sang the song and the AI generated the font for the song.
yeah. That's
did
good
you
enough.
mean this?
Your song font is Special Olympics.
I'm picking up real
I swear to
challenging
God, I need
vibes.
I need to bring Kleenex here next time. Oh my
Oh
God,
my
that's so good. It's like, oh,
Says,
you
you
need
did a
font?
great job.
Yeah.
You're real
Be proud
special.
of yourself.
This is
Here's a
clearly
cookie.
Don't
you
ever
worked
give
so
up.
very hard on this, and we're so proud of you.
Yeah, we're glad you tried and tried.
You did great at tennis.
Oh my
Look
God.
at you. You played tennis.
Look at you.
Look at you.
Oh my god.
Oh, bro.
I cannot believe like thinking about that and having it spit out a font
Oh yeah.
because it hears the song is just too good.
Mhm.
That is perfect. Like, how
It
did he
reminds me of
come
The
up?
Ringer. I think that's the font from the movie The Ringer.
Is it?
I'm almost
That's what
positive.
I keep thinking about.
Right?
Really?
Yeah.
Duffy?
Yeah,
Jeffy.
Jeffy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And
Oh my
yeah,
god.
and wasn't
It's the,
Brian
it's
Cox
the
the
kind of
outfit
stuff
now?
that comes out of the mind of a leering center.
Laura had
A
commented
Leering Center?
retraining. Wait, what'd you say?
A Minnesota leering center?
I don't know what that means, but I think
The-
it's fu-
The tax shelters. The Somali tax shelters who misspelled learning
Oh.
center as
Oh,
leering
God.
center.
Leering center.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
that was the report that just came out where they had no kids at the
leave off the
school and they were
last-
like
the
accepting
last
millions
end
of dollars
for-
a year.
Oh,
No
so it wasn't
children.
even like like there were no kids at all. He was
Yeah,
just
No,
no,
not
kind of-
zero.
They're like they're reporting
Wow.
like millions in
Yeah, like
profit.
$1.43 million a year
Yeah,
or
this is
something
just
like
like
that.
the same thing that we
You
learned
wanna-
about USAID. It's the same shit happening domestic. That's all.
Yeah. You know
Mhm.
what? It's funny 'cause I was doing like the doom scrolling thing or whatever, and like like you put on you click on a video and then like it'll just keep showing videos until you fucking swipe it away because it's, like,
Yeah.
it's too fucking
Yeah.
much. And dude, I saw one I don't know why, but like they just sent like the opposing view, right? The fake news or whatever. Like, oh, everybody already knew about this, and these people were already prosecuted, and this and this. Like, this dude just going on and on about like how weird the guy who did it was, and like they're trying to like film children like illegally.
Oh
Like,
God.
what would be going on at a daycare? And why would if you were filming children with the intent of doing creepy shit, why would you like then go and put it on like all over the fucking, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's not the typical behavior of folks like that. They don't want people to know what they're doing. If you find out they do things, they get all fucking squirrely and shit. Like,
Yeah. He would go
so
fuck a yoga ball or something.
it's just really like you can sort of see the double speak and the fucking and the fuck dummy shit.
Yeah.
Like the way that they fucking talk, like, oh, we already knew about it, and people were already prosecuted, and they're just going after Somali people. This is
Well, that
racist.
just proved what we said earlier, right? It was like nobody wants to fucking be wrong about anything. So it's
Right.
like that's the last thing they want to do is fucking admit that they like, oh shit, this happened under our watch. You know, nobody wants to,
Or
fucking
nobody
admit
wants
wrong.
stock price to be
And the
affected.
dude kept saying,
change
and the dude kept
narratives.
saying Tim Waltz's name, like he couldn't wait to fucking slide into his fucking mouth, like he just over and over again, like his fucking hero was being fucking targeted. Like, God, how dare you? Like, this is just fucking.
I don't know. I don't
weird.
believe shit about fuck. You know, like that.
Right.
I don't know shit about fuck, but it's like I don't believe shit about fuck. Like I just don't. I don't believe anything. Like, because anything that's just like on too big of a platform, I guess I like investigative journalism, you know, with more details and facts, you know, to back it up, because anything that you hear on a huge, like with a huge signal, sometimes it's just, they're just always trying to sway people's opinions on things, and everything is so narrative, you know, and I don't like
So,
it.
you know what's funny about that video about the whole daycare or whatever? The kid that was reporting it, his name is Nick Shirley. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him before, but he's actually in a health video that I show my students about like personalities. So his personality, when he first started his YouTube channel, was doing really stupid shit for views, like jumping off of ramps with his bike that are set on fire and ending up in the water and all that stuff. And it's funny to see that this guy broke that story. So he's evolved from like doing stupid shit and like gaining a following
So
to
what
actually doing some solid reporting.
is it weird that I don't know what the F you guys are even talking about? Like, I don't.
I'll show you later. It's like one of those viral things that you never see.
That I never see those. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something I don't get that channel.
She just found out
Consider
about
yourself
Diddy
blatantly
yesterday.
it until George shows you all what's going on.
If there's something viral going on, George included, you guys need to send to me, because I don't know. I will never come across it unless it's shown.
Yeah.
Like, shared with
I'm
me.
generally the same way. It's more about people. Like, I don't know who the fuck people are until until
Stacey
some
just-
kind of catalyst happens, you know?
Stacy just found out about 9/11 yesterday. Actually,
Oh, wow.
crazy.
I know. She's like, what
She's like,
happened?
what happened? Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
I think the reason I found out about 9/11 was because I was in high school.
No, we're
We know, Stacy.
We're kidding.
No, I'm just saying I'm reminiscing, and not reminiscing. It's not a good thing.
Reminiscing.
I'm just saying. Okay, I don't have to tell the story.
I was in high school class.
But yeah, like, I don't know. I think that Instagram and TikTok-ish are places that people find out about the viral things, you know, and I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't have to do with Bitcoin, you're not watching it unless we're watching it together, and it's the
yeah.
Diddy documentary.
I told George, like, I love getting my news through memes, and he's always sharing memes with me, because when things happen, I just either like, I have to, because there's weird stuff or depressing stuff.
Well,
or
listen,
polarizing stuff. but
that's why you get so much shit accomplished, because you don't fucking have that flooding your mind. You like just take care of your shit that you need to get taken care of. Otherwise, you'd not have a fucking channel and you'd be scrolling through TikTok for 3 hours a day.
There
That's
you go.
true.
So
You're getting
George
shit done.
curates my news for me in meme form. So
I feel like when it comes to like world news and everything that's going on these days, like the reductivism is like necessary. Like it needs to be reduced to a meme. Like because people are on one side or the other taking shit far too fucking seriously, and it's like everywhere you look, there's a fucking there's one lunatic fringe or another. It's just fucking complete psychosis all the fuck around. So like the best thing to do is just fucking stay as far away from it as you can. Fucking let everybody fucking process it, make fucking jokes, and eventually not care about it. And then like, oh, remember that time that stupid shit happened, and then you get to laugh about it. And
well, that's the thing. We used to get all our news from the fucking evening news, and that was it. And if you didn't watch the evening news,
That's
you
it.
didn't give a fuck because you didn't absorb it. And now it's like
it's 10
every
p.m.
time you look at your phone, there's something negative, and now you have to wonder whether it's fucking real or not.
Yeah, and now you've got fucking AI just creating, the lifelike shit, and you have to like, look for extra fingers and just stupid shit.
I love
But
extra
that's why I
fingers.
was laughing. I didn't mean to because what you were saying is so true. But I was only laughing because you said the psychosis on the internet, and here we're showing psychosis on the internet here. So.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
We're perpetuating the fucking.
it's proof of work though. It's
Mhm.
just this is what's out there.
Yep. That's so good. Oh my God. I think that what time we've been going for like this is probably the longest one we've had. Usually we go for like 2 hours, but if
Yeah.
you guys wanna finish up with any thoughts, if you guys
Do
wanna
another Toronto's video.
Yeah,
New Year's, let's do another one.
close it out.
You know, it's funny.
Gas?
It's like Eugene's here now and it just worked out because of his schedule. But like, wouldn't it be funny if he's like, guess what? I'm free for the next one. And then what if it's like, is our hive growing? Like every time there's a new person.
I hope
joining.
so.
We
We're up
can't
against
go
it.
more. We can't add too many more.
We
We
should
can
all
only-
have like hive-minded beehives, like fucking old school haircuts. We should all wear those.
We could look like Coneheads, like the movie Coneheads.
Honeycomb.
a honeycomb,
Like hat?
like the old beehives from the 60s.
Yeah,
yeah.
Hell yeah.
let's do it. Yeah, let's get them done.
Steves, you look great in one.
I didn't know I was signing up for humiliation rituals. I
You were
mean,
like,
Cousin's like, not me. He's like, I got my orange glasses.
Then we can all get the same pair of Nikes and then drink that Kool-Aid.
we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
All I know is that Toronto's is getting
The
a
best.
notification every time we share one of these
On his
because
cock ring. He gets
Whoa,
It vibrates. It's like we were talking about earlier, the
like
vibration.
the one lady who's fucking shaking a little bit too much.
Yeah, it's
running,
fucking his app
running
is
through the
just falling
fucking
off.
his aura ring.
forest of no
Aura.
escape or whatever the fuck that was.
The
That-
It's like
that-
Sally at the restaurant.
the trembling voice is going to be hard to get out of our heads, though. But I will
Well,
gladly
fun
watch.
fact, he actually had one of those rings on while singing this song.
While he was,
Oh, he did.
there
That
you
gives
go.
the vibrato. Clearly,
That's
fact. It's going to be like the pop-up videos back in the day where you have the fun fact pop-up, so then we know.
Yeah.
People know stuff.
fun fact.
The setting was
He
high.
was like
up
Murray from
to
Home
reach
Alone
this-
2.
to reach this.
Like,
Vibrating anal beads cause Toronto.
Oh, sure.
That's what he does in the dark, and he just made a song.
That's-
While he,
Whoa! It's what you do in the dark that pushes
Yeah.
you into the light.
what's
Oh my
causing
God.
your
Just
voice
trying
to
to
change
tell
that much?
Euphemisms are everywhere now.
Yeah, we figured it
I
out.
think that
We
was pretty
solved.
blunt. I don't think there was a euphemism there, man.
No, yeah.
Well,
Dude, I feel like the revenge arc is going to
wasn't
be
his.
so fucking epic. The dude's a plastic surgeon. He can hire hitmen. Bro.
The revenge arc. Like we said, fair
yeah.
game, right? Like
When we all get invited to his estate and we have a dinner and like it's poisoned and shit.
oh my God, it's going to be poison for sure.
Cousin's safe. He's bringing a box of
Cocoa
He's gonna have
Puffs.
his own-
Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs
Oh,
to the
yeah.
table.
I'll come to your party, Torontosis. I'm bringing my own Reese's Puffs, though.
Like, try my milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't try the
came
wine?
ready.
Like, nice try, Sorrentos.
Yeah. I
See
have
that your
nipples.
eye banging
When you
me.
milk me, fucking.
Cousin.
All right, what do you guys think? One last thing before New
I
Year's?
made this chalice, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
You have chosen correctly.
This was too much fun. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad we were able to do, a Eve of New Year's Eve episode. It was like, I feel like this was our New Year's Eve party. Like this was
Yes.
this was a great way to close out the year. I
Yeah.
mean, I couldn't think of a better way, but I just think that I don't want it to end. This was really awesome. Like we could talk for like 3 hours and laugh about this forever. So I don't know. I think that I will be rewatching it. I can't wait to share a clip of that song because how much fun it was. I want to remember all the jokes. That was great.
Yes.
I don't have that good of jokes, but you guys do, so it makes me happy.
Well, like in my culture, they say the way you end the year is how your year will start. So what better way to end it,
Listening to
listen to
Sorrentos?
and laughing your dick off, like
A little trauma bonding jokes,
hell yeah.
joking,
Yes,
whatever you call
absolutely.
that. So yeah, thank you everybody. This has been amazing. I am so glad we did the X thing. It worked. We did the YouTube thing.
That's
We did
awesome.
new things. We didn't do this last time. We did it before the year ended. So yeah, keep
Everybody should share this.
yeah,
Grow the
share it.
channel.
Share it, grow the
Share,
channel.
subscribe, like.
Check out Satoshis, check out Fugum, check out Bitcoin Black Sheep, and the Nova Shop. So we'll put those all I'll put them in the chat or whatever description. Have a good night. See you again in approximately 2 weeks.
See you next
Later, y'all.
year.
Take
See you
care.
next
Yes, see you
year.
next year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Don't dream of Sorrentos!
Don't dream of Sorrentos.
Just
What?
keep
We
trying
can
and
say
trying.
that. This is not a country song.
There's no fucking blue jeans. There's no beer.
I'll dream of New Year's.
We can't stop.
everybody.
Anyway, good night, everybody.
Peace out.
Nice to meet everyone. Take care.
Wait,
Bye.
see ya.
Hey.
Yeah, guys.
That was awesome, guys. I just stopped